Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Season 3, Episode 7, the Epilogue for Casimir.
It's session 8.
9, 8?
Listen, maths
It's
is a
the
thing.
epilogue.
Okay, 8.
That's why there's no name. That's why it's just epilogue.
Okay.
Hey, James, we were both
I
wrong.
am.
Like
Listen,
episode 9.
So, despite the incredibly high production value that our resident Malkavian puts into the show,
Clearly,
that is
I'm
not
the only one who puts the effort in.
Yeah, I'm going to claim this horrifying foot injury I'm hiding under the table is quite distracting every time
I'm just here for
tism
moral
foot.
support.
Okay, so barring that comment, welcome to whichever episode this turns out to be. In the end, it is the epilogue, specifically covering off a few interesting events. One thing I will put out there straight away is, funnily enough, thank you, as always, to our Malkavian in the background doing all the streaming things that I am wildly incapable of doing, because I, despite working in an IT field, don't do this magic. So thank you very much, as always. This literally couldn't happen without the Malkavians, which just proves if you don't have a Malkavian in your coterie, you're gonna lose. End of discussion. Yeah.
Yep.
So, thank you very much for everybody being here and joining with us for this before our darling Clarabelle takes over the reins as storyteller for a season, and then I come back for season 5 as a storyteller again, just to get me a little bit of a burnout preventative break. And then my brain went slightly blank there, and I apologize. The coffee is clearly not working. So, the only other thing to point out and remind people is we have a Discord and all the other delightful shiny things and rewards, etc., which, again, our resident Malkavian has helped me renovate the Ko-Fi shop a bit recently. So, if you like some of the music and or art that you see and hear, it may be available on the Ko-Fi shop now or soon. And without further ado, with a sip of coffee that makes it look like Terrace's hands just grabbed me by the throat, which is slightly terrifying. Okay. Was genuinely sorry, audience. That scared the actual shit out of me for a second.
Yeah, Terrace is really saying, get on with it. God damn.
Yeah, exactly. I turned the mug and there was hands around my throat. I was like, oh my god. Anyway, we will crack on. Final reminder being this is V20, and we have been 3 seasons in with some downtime RP. So players and their characters are slightly more robust than you might otherwise encounter elsewhere. And without further ado, we shall zoom in on a delightful night in New York. And now apparently I broke the Malkavian, and I'm not sure how I broke the Malkavian this time. What did I do? What did I do? Confess. People are here to hear Clarabelle's words of wisdom.
It's okay. I can hear Terrace over there going, if you don't hurry up, I'm gonna choke you again.
I'm trying. That dominate is not so effective on old balding wizards. So we zoom in on a tower within New York. Not the Tower of Elysium, not the Tower of the Iron Clan, but the Tower of the Prince.
Yeah. My big butt's up in my garden. It's taken a while to get that pretty thing up and going. But tonight, well, I unfortunately don't realize that it's not normal for Kindred to be up an hour early. So I'm attempting to blow Casimir and Anton's phone up, trying to get them like, hey, where are you guys? I'm already up. I got things prepped. Trying to call them. So it's just ring, 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 ring on repeat.
They don't answer. But the garden is awake and reacts to your presence as it always does.
Lovely.
Responding, you hear not its voice, but you hear its subtle whispers at the edge of your mind, the glowing of flowers and fruits. And is there anything in this garden right now, Clarabelle, that perhaps is lingering? That is lurking?
That's a good question. There could be a lot in the garden right now.
They're good.
Yeah. Should I go look and
You
check it
probably
out?
should.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
probably should.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go walk around and check out the garden. Make sure nothing's broken from the other side of the Umbra again.
No. Yeah.
Or that the kids are in their room where they're supposed to be.
Conveniently, the children are in their room.
Good.
Lucas has already sent you pictures of what appears to be some form of fruit pudding being thrown
Great.
against the wall.
Great.
Because there's always one of them with the ballistic missiles.
It's Avery. They're throwing their food again.
Who's to say there is clearly no evidence, despite the clearly her hand covered in fruit cup? There's no evidence whatsoever.
Their hand. Terrace will beat us both if we keep calling Avery a girl.
Yes, apologies. It's very true. There. Yes.
All right, so what the heck's in the garden?
Well, as you have a rummage around, it's mostly oddly alive, but there's also, I believe you've put things here specifically.
Oh, I should probably pull that out the web, shouldn't I? And go ahead and plant it in. Yeah, all right. So I'm gonna go up to the main tree, which is, I guess there's a tree in the building, in the garden. Don't ask. I'm really scared to see the structural foundation of the damn tower, because the tree's pretty big. But at the base of the roots, I'm going to go and undig the little eggs that I left like a month and a half ago. Yeah.
And how would you describe those eggs in visual appearance, Clarabelle?
Well, one of them I know is like an oddly milky white, kind of like a leather-like skin, like what you'd expect from like a lizard. So it's not hard; it's getting closer to hatching, so it's more leathery. So she pulls that one out, and the other one's similar, but it's more of like a grayish black in the same thing. So she knows they're getting close. So all she's going to do is use her claws, very carefully cut where she put the little X marks on it, so she knows like the egg is right side up. And she slowly starts to peel open the little. I say little, but they're like this freaking big eggs.
I was waiting. Clarabelle's version of little is easily a foot across.
Yeah. That's little compared to how big they could be.
Yes, very true. As you carefully slice them with your claws, a little bit of fluid oozes out. That strange, translucent red, yolky, almost peaty, and inside you can feel very faintly
little thuddy heartbeats.
Yeah, little thuddy heartbeats.
I'm not gonna help them out. All I did was cut it so that they had to crawl out on their own. But then I put them back in like the little holes that they were in.
Yeah.
So when they crawl out, they're kind of like in their little misty westies.
Yeah. And I would like it if you can roll me just 1d10 for something that we're not going to say the stat name of. I would just like you to roll 1d10 for me.
Oh, lovely. Here we go again. Fuck, I gotta roll path readings. I know what that is. It's the only fucking 10 I have.
It's 1d10, not 10d10, 1d10.
Okay.
It's
So
the one thing on your sheet you have at 1.
So it's the generic D10.
Yes, generic D10. Tell me what number.
Lovely. 3.
Okay. So, the Umbra is fairly placid this evening. Power in the garden is fairly peaceful. And as you stand over the eggs, a spirit leans past you. It's
Not
your
my
familiar
spirit.
one.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's normal. Okay. I'm just
Yeah, it's
kind
the
of
normal kind of spooky shit.
okay.
Yes.
Just kind of normal look over my shoulder. What you doing?
And you hear in your head that voice, that ancient creaking tone, looking at more family.
Yeah, these ones aren't gonna stay family long.
Ah,
They were
plans.
part of it. Yes. We're gonna turn the dragon clan into actual dragons.
Oh, you sort of hear a bit. You just sort of hear a sort of
Let's go.
from the spirit.
What?
Very much a sort of whoa. reaction.
Well, I made Hope into what she is, so I'm thinking I could do the same in theory if it works. If not, then I just kill Casimir.
I'm sure that will be a terrible loss to all.
Rude.
You're not sure if the wraith is being sarcastic or not.
I can never tell.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
Sir.
But yes.
But the other one might die. That's Anton, and he's like a really big loss.
Oh no, he's amazing.
Yeah,
Anton's really key.
Absolutely amazing. The fucking eyebrow arch all the way up here.
Hold on. There we go.
Yeah, the shade is throwing shade. But no, she's like, I think I got it. I know Umbra said she's going to help, and Dago's going to help, and Astray is coming over to help. I think we got it. And if not, and all else fails, and she just kind of holds her hand out, and speaks very low in Sumerian, trying to like put her hand between her face and the wraiths so that she can't hear it, and then summons up her pretty little blade that she calls Lessons. That's not its actual name, but that's what she calls it in English. Gotta keep people guessing. And she goes, if not, and all else fails, I got this.
And the wraith looks appropriately intimidated, one might say. Appropriately intimidated. But given that you are up...
You've been with me every life I've had so far. Is this really shocking at this point?
It shakes its head.
Okay, then.
Yeah, it has to be honest at that point. It's like,
yeah. Why are they not up? And she's like texting on the phone some more.
Yeah. A bit of time passes as everyone else who wakes up at a normal hour of the night finally comes to
normal Kindred.
Yes.
Hey, I'm a normal Kindred. I'm just really high path.
High maintenance, indeed.
Well, I was going to say high, but you know, it depends on what you've been drinking. So, yeah. Take a second there. Right. Nearly broken. Nearly broken. Don't break Clarabelle this early in the game. No.
Whatever. You literally started the episode bent over laughing.
That is true. Better than being bent over. Anyway.
I think she was blowing the dragons up, I mean.
Yes. So, we eventually find that everyone else starts to awaken You actually spot Umbra very quickly because she literally rises out of the dirt
Hi, Umbra.
and vines, and her shaved blonde head, the body decorations, etc. She sort of leans up, blinks, and raises a hand to greet you. She's used to seeing you here pretty like early and occasionally like etc. So she doesn't react terribly. And nods to you and stands, brushing the dirt off of herself. She hasn't used protein to merge with the earth. She literally just buried herself.
I like
You're a
it.
very pretty flower.
And Umbra nods. And you have a way with words, as always, Prince. Now, Claraville, shall I go and get a deagle?
Yes, please.
No problem. I will make sure she's here shortly.
Okay.
And she carefully shuffles off to go and arrange that. Your phone gets a message from it from a certain senior person of a clan that you may respect quite significantly, who says, "I'm on my way," and just a lightning bolt emoji.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
And last but not least, Casimir, you finally wake up and you look
Fuck, how
over
many
at your phone.
notifications?
About 32 notifications and 12 missed calls.
Jesus. Lilith Christ, what the fuck?
Lilith Christ?
Jesus, Lilith Christ. Nobody heard that. I'm by myself. First of all, you don't even. No one else
There's
said that.
spirits in. There's a spirit that lives in your domain. Thank you. It's okay. Word's gonna get back
Jesus,
to me.
Lilith Christ.
I'm gonna get you.
The
I'm gonna get you.
the blaspheming has already begun. Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh dear. Oh no. So, someone's getting the brown trousers for that one.
Dang,
not even
actually,
the
I
red
think I
trousers.
botched all those rolls for this ritual tonight.
Whoopsie.
What do they say? What do the messages say?
Where are
see my
you
phone.
at? Why are you late? Hey, I said be here an hour before sunset. What the hell? The last time I do anything for you, I guess this is how you treat us non-people.
SMH, my head. Those Iron Clan members. I'm just gonna call her and I'm gonna. I just woke up. I literally can't wake up before the sun goes down.
You can't?
No.
Skill
I think
issue.
this is
Click.
just a fucking.
Oh. 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 That's a burn. Poor Casimir.
I'm gonna go ahead and I check in with my son in the other room, and then I just start walking to the club.
The club.
Or no, the fucking what are they? The tower, but not the Iron
Clockwork
Tower, but
Tower.
also
The
not
clockwork.
the Clocky Tower. Of course,
There you
the
go.
Malkavians in the Clock Tower. That's right.
Yeah.
One flew over the cuckoo's nest.
You're right.
With a baseball bat.
And a skill issue, apparently.
As you walk, you do get a message from Anton saying, "See you there." And it's that
Nice message
simple.
back. All right, pops.
And
we get there.
He does reply. He sends a poop emoji, but You're not sure if that's because he performed a spelling mistake or deliberately. To
See
be fair,
there,
Anton is not the best with technology.
what could be the spelling mistake? What could he have been? Sure,
Hops to poops.
fair.
Yeah. But
He just said
eventually,
shit.
yeah. Yes. Yeah, spelling mistake from POOPE to SH1T. Anyway, you eventually arrive on foot at the clock tower, which is a markedly different presence to the monolithic, concrete, brutalist edifice that the Iron Clan regularly inhabit. Instead, this looks like, people live here. And it's
I
not a
mean,
giant
I'm
nightclub.
in the
It's
lobby.
a very. I've also been there a lot too. Like,
No.
I don't know,
Well,
like 3 or
now
4 times. So it's
Now there's flowers and this big statue that was a gift from the Toreador in my lobby that I can't get rid of.
Yeah. To be clear, there is, as you approach the building, the entire exterior down one corner is just cascading red spider lilies in what can
ooh.
only be described as an incredibly overt statement of wealth to anybody not in the know. And then when you get into the lobby, there is a 30-foot tall marble statue of what kind of looks like Clarabelle. Like a lot like Clarabelle.
But it's not Clarabelle.
I'm just walking around it.
Clearly.
They didn't get the boobs right. SMH. That's all I gotta say about it.
Clarabelle, you overhear this.
I mean, you're not wrong. And she's just kind of looking at it. Didn't get the boobs right. Didn't get the horns
Well, like you
right.
said, so exactly that. So I mean, me
There's
being
no
the
tail.
perfectionist, it does not look. It looks.
Why is
like,
the bolt brass? Like, of all things.
Why is the
why
ass
brass?
so flat?
Actually, I
There's
think
no
it's the
horns,
only thing
no
that
tail,
looks
no
like
elf.
me.
There's no elf ears. SMH, dude. Go tell those roses they look ugly.
Are you trying to get me killed? Do you know who
No.
this came from?
Probably Garuda.
No, this came from the inner circle seat.
Oh, jeez.
You go tell him his art's shitty. You know what? I'll pay for the ticket. You can come with me to Europe.
But be like, everybody, this is my Methuselah.
There's something I have to do to his dragon before I pass it to him, by the way.
I had a horrible suspicion you were about to say something along those lines. Oh no.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Yeah, we'll find that out shortly. I'm horribly suspecting.
She just kind of looks at Casimir and just, where is your sire?
I don't know. He told me he'd meet me here, so I'm just we're both waiting here for him.
And a few minutes later, there is a sound of ting 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 ting.
Stop.
And a very old-fashioned bicycle. You know, the ones that don't even have the crossbar across the middle.
No,
it's like
he's got like
seat.
a beach cruiser or whatever, kind of. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
like the old-fashioned white wall tires.
Right.
Like Regent green paint, enamel paint kind of vibe. And he arrives in the lobby wheeling his bicycle.
No vehicles in the lobby.
Oh, don't worry. I will go put it over here. Have you forgotten how English he is?
It's been so long since I've heard my sire's voice.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's just behind the desk. It'll be fine. Otherwise, it'll get stolen. New York is terribly dangerous.
And it's a bike.
You could have put it in the garage. It's secure. Nobody can get in. They knew you were coming.
Oh, really? I can take it around there now if you would like.
No, you're already here. Let's go. You two are going to have to strip down in the elevator.
The poor bellhop who is like wiping the tires. Like hears that and is just like, oh, like just.
You act like that's the weirdest thing you've heard.
Yeah, he's kind of checking out, like going on autopilot. But Anton, on the other hand, is like, oh, really? Fantastic. And just
Not right
immediately
now.
start
I said
not
elevator.
in the elevator. Right, sorry, I thought you meant before we get in the elevator. Chop, chop, shall we? Yes, lovely.
Men, I swear. And she'll take them
Frequently, yes.
to the black elevator, not the other elevator.
Yes.
And she opens it for them because it can only open with her thumbprint. And she goes, you guys should hurry in before it closes. And she'll get in the elevator with them. And she doesn't look at them. She stands really close to the door, so she gives them every bit of area behind them. Just
yeah.
And then she just slides her little mask up on her face, her little foxy mask.
Anton immediately starts stripping off the moment the doors are
Of course he
did. Literally, like. Come on, Casimir. You know the drill. Get buck naked.
I'm gonna be a little bit more dramatic than my sire, and at least for my shirt, I'm just gonna have my 2 arms come out and just like tear it to shreds. Just a little bit dramatic. No, like they like shoot out the side, so the whole shirt just falls apart.
Full stripper pull, basically. Yes. So. Anton,
you don't even know that. All you can just hear it.
Anton turns to you and goes, "You do realize that's an incredibly wasteful approach to fabric. That's what did I ever teach? That's just
nothing. Teach me?
Teach you lots.
Nothing.
I taught you many
about how
things.
to properly strip in an elevator.
I mean, there's not exactly classes for that, but one would assume one carefully takes a piece of clothing off one at a time, not rip it open like someone's on a Barbara Streisand stage production. Listen, don't waste clothes.
Arguing the whole way down.
It's not down. It's
way
up. It's up 20 floors. So once it gets the
long lecture.
Once it gets dinged to about the 10th floor, then she turns around and looks at them. She just, shh. We don't need any negativity where we're going.
Oh, very much so. Very much
so.
Positive
calm down, or I will take your emotions to 0. Good. Okay. And she kind of looks at Casimir. She goes, I know you do that whole cane thing. Let's not mention your path or anything where we're going. Let's not be funny with the Lilin jokes. Because if you do any of that while in there, you're on your own. I help nurture it. I do not control it. And you guys will be talking to Mr. Terrace alone. And you'll never speak of anything you ever hear in there. Okay? Ever. If you do, you agree to meet your final death. Understood? And that includes talking to each other. What happens, happens, and we leave. Okay. Good boys. Right, Anton?
Is it okay to say yes? I wasn't sure if I should speak or just nod vigorously.
What happens in the garden stays in the garden, Pops.
Yes, no, absolutely. Yes.
Okay. Good. All right. And by then it should be the thing into the big pretty garden, which for those who haven't seen it before, and that's absolutely everybody because it has not been mentioned yet. It is actually this really massive bright day room that actually does look like it is in midday. That is thanks to our dear sweet Umbra and her thaumaturgy. So it always looks like it is daytime in there. The floors is a mix between marble and soil. It looks like soil has like the marble itself has been broken or cracked or whatever. And weird lightning streaks that come from the center, which is where the tree is. And there are patches of soil randomly throughout this floor. And I believe we said it was like half a city block big in terms of the size of it.
Damn, that's big.
But there's different patches. So like when you walk in, it's like maybe a 30-foot of pure marble that is cracked, and then it starts going into different patches of various plants, from spider lilies to carnivorous plants to actual fruit trees, all types of stuff. But she is guiding you guys directly towards this really big, bright, luminescent tree. And when I say luminescent, it quite literally, like, the bark of the tree is like a really pale ashen white, but the leaves are not green as normal. The leaves are like this odd purple blue. There's fruit on it that's like this really bright golden orange. And the tree itself is moving despite there being no wind in the place. And she is walking you guys in a very clear path directly towards said living tree.
As
I'm shutting up and following along.
Smartest thing Casimir's done all day.
His whole unlife, I would agree.
I didn't say on life. I mean, it's literally you've been up for about an hour at this point, so you know, there's plenty of time. Anton,
more bad choices.
yeah, Anton follows along, quite quietly. But within the garden, you see the fairly familiar face of a Dago, bedecked in her usual very ornate green dress, carrying various accoutrements with her. Umbra, looking shiny, and as always, slightly grumpy. You're not really sure if she's just chronically upset at things in life or unlife.
Resting bitch face.
Very, very, just sort of. Her default expression is not one of support.
Like a soft scowl almost, or
yeah.
All right.
And that doesn't matter who you are. It's I'm sorry, what are you doing? Kind of expression. But standing aside from that is also Terrace. The actually slightly less cold than you remember, especially Casimir. You very much remember his sort of vibe and aura reaching out and almost sapping away the warmth of a room to the point you could see, but instead seems much more sedate, though dressed really well. Thank you, Malkavians, for making shiny desktops. They're really cool.
Are we
yes.
completely naked, by the way? I forget.
Yes.
Yes. Yeah. And Terrace looks. Yeah.
I just
You
wanted to make sure,
guys-
so I have the correct image in my head.
Yeah. No, you and Sweet Anton are the only ones naked.
No, I know. I knew that. I just didn't
and-
remember if you'd said down to boxers or if
yeah,
you're
no.
naked in the
You're
garden.
completely naked. And she kind of turns around and she looks at you guys. She goes, "So since you guys aren't of the path, or the faith, or the garden, it's a whole lot better if we get as close to your natural form as possible. Therefore, why I asked you to strip. Nobody here really cares about your assets. We just need to be able to get as close to you as possible. So no clothes helps that. You see this patch," and she kind of points towards it. I think you said it was like 25 feet around the base of the tree. It's just pure soil. She goes, "I need you to stand on that, and those voices that are starting to rip at your head will go away."
And weirdly,
yeah.
Now that she mentions it, there is a weird sort of vibe. It's not like you can hear anything. It's more like a urge to scratch the back of your neck. Like there's something there, something you're not. It's like almost deja vu, even potentially. It's just unsettling. And yes, Terrace gently waves you forward, and to both of you, gentlemen, before you go any further, unfortunately, and he cracks his knuckles, have to fix a few things. So I would like it if you would very much just stare into my eyes and submit. Because it's either going to hurt a great deal or it's going to hurt a little bit.
Can't resist anyway, so I'm easy to dominate. So, not that anybody knows that technically. Terrace is about to be like, man, this guy sucks.
It's just pudding. It's pudding in there.
Literally, no. Yeah. I do it. I mean, I don't know that I'm easy to dominate, so I'm like, okay, well, let's see whatever this guy's talking about. The last time we were in front of him, I think he cut me in half. That was technically our last one-on-one encounter.
Yeah. Oh no, you apologized a wee while later, I believe.
No. Mm-hmm. The last one is when he said your wife has nice tits.
Oh yeah, and then she flashed me or him or the both of us. I can't remember which. Anyways,
and that's not going to go horribly wrong right now at all. No.
So, no. I just look into his eyes, and in my head, I'm just like, I'm sorry. Don't turn my brain to mush.
And just to check, you actually have the flaw vulnerable to.
Yeah, you get when it was from one of the Diableries. I don't remember which one specifically, but
no. It takes two less dice to dominate him.
Yeah, or the difficulty's lowered by 2. One of the something.
So there is a moment where, as you look into his eyes and he says something, your mind just goes blurp, just chudunk.
That one scene in Inception where they're like sitting on the chair and they fall back and then they're fucking like in the sky or whatever. That's what it feels like. Just
Gorgashnax, you're a terrible, terrible being, and I love it. Anyway, sorry. Anyway, yes, your mind sort of has this blank moment, and when you awake from that sort of blind moment, everything's normal. Everything's absolutely fine. But what you will find in the future is any attempt to even recall these events. Instead of being able to remember these events, you are forced to endure a perfectly flawless recollection of the Green Lantern movie.
The live action one with
the live action one with Ryan Reynolds, yes, in slow motion.
Oh man!
Anytime you try and talk about it, that's what happens to you every single time. And for you, it's incredibly slow. For everyone else, no time passes, but you just suddenly you're watching it in full stereoscopic 3D with the smell of vomit and stale popcorn all around you.
Anyway, so it happens about 10 times because as soon as he's done looking at me, I just keep thinking about where I'm at, and then the Green Lantern.
No. So what? Later on.
Man.
Yeah, not immediately in that moment.
So it'd be like the minute you leave the garden. Like once this whole thing's done and you're made to leave, then it will start. That's cruel.
So it's gonna be like, so what'd you do up there? And it's like, I don't know. I watched the Green Lantern movie like 1,000 times. Every time I think
And
about
then-
it, I watch the Green Lantern movie, so I must have watched it like 1,000 times.
Yeah. Yeah. It's let's just say Terrace is territorial but also very polite. And however slightly vengeful.
And a total
when-
nerd, because god
Oh,
damn.
dear lord, yes. Dear lord, yes.
And
Man
his
has
information is
Batman in-
very good, because that wouldn't work on every Kindred, because if he made Anton see that, he wouldn't care, because what is even the Green Lantern movie to him? But unfortunately,
No, I'm pretty sure something way worse with Anton.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Anton's
Ian
been
has
hitting on his
something way
girl
worse.
for like ever.
Yeah. In actual fact, Anton is, because no one's ever going to actually learn this in truth, so it's fun to mention just now, is going to
Please
be
do.
forced to watch Adam Sandler's current comedy stand-up on repeat.
Oh, not even like Big
Over-
Daddy or something.
No. It's one of his bad little stand-up shows from the middle of nowhere. Just banking that money, turns up just to show face, and it's just Adam Sandler for hours.
That's off.
I know.
Thank goodness he
Um,
didn't know that I hugged his wife the other day, though. Whew. Technically, she hugged me, so we're good.
That's allowed. If she's hugging people, that's fine. However, that moment passes. You feel odd in your head, but a strange faint smell of burning popcorn you can't quite place. Maybe just brain injury. However, you manage to wake back up, as it were, and Terrace slowly backs off and sort of goes to almost bow to Clarabelle and then stops himself visibly and goes, "Anything else I can do for your wife?"
No.
Okay. Casimir, could you please make a perception plus alertness check at difficulty 5?
Okay, who the hell's about to pelt him in the back of the head with a fruit?
No one.
Uncle
This
Crab.
could be something. My head's about to just turn into red mist.
And I will point out,
Alright.
while Casimir's busy sorting out those dice, for the audience at home, to be fair, Casimir has the stuff of the Green Lantern movie, but so does anyone trying to read his mind, which is possibly far, far worse.
It could also be used as like anti-dominate, because what if I just think about the garden anytime I start to feel someone trying to dominate? So all
I mean,
they're seeing is the Green
I
Lantern
don't know. I might be willing to be dominated, so I don't have to rewatch that movie. Like, no, take
I'm
it.
so,
Take
is
it all in.
difficulty 5 or 6?
5.
Five.
5. Yes.
5.
Yeah.
Ooh, 5 successes.
As
I'm
Terrace is
alerted.
turning around to leave, you notice behind his stereotypical white shirt, what you notice is there's a weird blush of color underneath the white shirt. And you could swear, in fact, no, you're certain there's a bluey t-shirt on underneath his shirt. Like you're almost certain you recognize that from like doing doctor stuff around kids, but there's like he's that's a small cartoon dog visible underneath his white shirt, possibly on a t-shirt that he's wearing underneath.
Just Claire looking at Cass going,
Be like, glad I'm not the only one.
Oh,
Definitely been watching Bluey with Hugo.
Anyway, so Terrace
Just literally, I'm like,
takes his leave. Yeah. Terrace
Yeah.
takes his leave, leaving Adego, Umbra, Anton, yourself, Clarabelle, and a faint smell of ozone, Clarabelle.
"Don't you dare!
not the. Oh,
Don't
she's
you
about to.
dare!"
Just do it.
And then the elevator dings.
Oh,
Oh,
she's gonna make sure Stray is in the elevator.
It is,
Okay.
yes, it is in fact a stray. Who stands there. It's her German accent, which I do terribly on purpose.
It's
no,
great. I
amazingly.
love it.
It's so
I
good.
love
I
it.
love it.
It's a stray, yeah.
Yeah.
You're late.
Fashionably. I am sorry, my student. And
You're
she
late.
walks in. Yes, one of us sleeps.
They got here before you.
They didn't have to cross a giant fucking bridge.
You have magic.
Yes, I also am not fond of causing the prince problems with the masquerade. And
You
given
can Umbra
recent
walk.
explosive very, very dangerous. Not something I
u-
wish to undertake.
You can use the garden to get here.
I
You wanna
will.
keep- What was it you said to me? There's no excuse if you can do it properly.
It is amazing how well I've taught you.
Mhm.
I'm so proud. Like, you can actually see when you critique her like that, there's actually a genuine moment of pride. And had she been here when you said skill issue, she would have probably smiled for the first time in 10 years.
Just, we're gonna deal with you after this. Anywho, come on, hurry up. You're taking
she-
forever.
She joins you.
You're not that
So-
bubbly yet.
And Casimir, I would love it if you could make a perception plus medicine roll at difficulty 4.
What am I being forced to witness tonight?
A lot.
A lot
Welcome
of things.
to being in the in crowd. You said you wanted to
Yeah.
be in the in crowd. Welcome to it.
you may
It's stressful.
regret this. You may regret this, but still.
I'm sorry. What was the difficulty, good sir?
4.
4.
I just realized every time I hold my hand up like this, my fingers become invisible. Thus
They should
defeating the
do,
point.
but it's okay. Difficulty of 4. Am I trying? I'm perceiving. Does my specialty keen-eyed come into play just so I can perceive? Even more?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
6 successes.
So your trained medical eye notices that a stray has the distended, slightly distended abdominal area that would be roughly comparable to being pregnant.
I'm keeping that to myself. I'm gonna be like, interesting.
Hmm.
I'm not talking. I don't want. A stray walks all over me on a good day, and this is not a good day.
Yeah.
Anywho, okay, now that I have this, I need you. Okay, I gotta explain to the boys. Anywho, and she walks up, she puts her hands on their lower back, and then shoves them at the soil because neither one of them walked onto the soil yet, and I need them on the soil. And she walks Casimir over to where the little nest is, and inside, by this point, it should have broken out. It's a little dragon. It's like this big, uncurled. It's adorable. It's mostly
Whoa.
white.
Sorry.
Mostly white.
Okay, yep. A bone white dragon, very cool. Mostly, what parts? Just so, what's it look like?
Well, that's what I'm
isn't
getting
white,
to.
I should say.
That's so. What isn't white is the underbelly, which is oddly, I think the technical word for it's translucent. Like you can almost see into it.
Yes.
And it doesn't have normal organs. It looks like it has vines. Like it's completely made from the roots. And there's this little doot, 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 doot in the vines, like a heartbeat. Um, it looks like the color under that is starting to form, but it's very clear that there are scales trying to form, so those will eventually become scales, and the only part of the body that will be scaled, the rest of it is leathered back, or more like a really tough skin. It does have wings, but with the way it's crawling around and the wings are folded, it looks like it has 3 sets of legs instead of just 2 sets. And it has these itty bitty nubby dubby horns. Like just itty bitty dubby. And the eyes are pure white, like they're blind. And then over in Anton's little pit, his is different. It looks more like a dragonkin as opposed to a straight dragon, because Anton wanted something where he could still semi-pass as human for some reason. Whatever. But it looks like an actual infant, where it has wings that look way too creepily bat-like. But still has that weird razor shape that his normal horrid form has. And at the very end are talons. And it is a deep dark brown like the soil that it is crawling out of, with the abnormally bright yellow eyes. Kind of like Claire's golden eyes. I don't know why he wanted them. He wanted them. Okay, he can have them. And they're just gold eyes. But they're kind of crawling around, and she looks at you two. She goes, okay, so the first thing I need you to do is, I hope you guys fed tonight, right? No? Are you guys fed?
Anton nods.
Okay,
I'm like
Anton's
one
fed.
shot. Fed
You're
enough.
One shy. Okay. Could you pick one of the pentacles and top off, please?
Sure. Is it
Thank you.
just Adego and Umbra that are
Yeah.
there? You said? Okay. I'll pick Umbra then, since they're familiar to me. I remember them from when I chomped on those 2 guys too much, and
Never mind. You get a free blood point. You're fine.
Ding!
okay.
Yeah. So you're
It
fine.
turns out you took a snack on the way in. There was just this person who wanted a quick consult. You snacked on them on the way out the door.
Okay, so yeah, you're max. So then she looks at
Yib.
you with this smile. She goes, I need you to slit your wrist and pour every drop you have into your babies. I need you to torpor yourself. It's going to be very scary.
I mean, I do without a second thought. I trust Clarabelle with my life.
Cool.
Okay.
If you frenzy, I'm going to kick your ass.
Well,
Okay.
let's find out.
I mean, yeah. So, Casimir, you rip open your wrist, I'm assuming, or wrists, given you have 4 arms now.
I got
Not just 4
yeah.
arms, but 4 arms.
arms. I mean, yeah, I can do it pretty easily. 3 of the 4 have like claws on them, essentially. So
Yeah. So
yeah,
you
just all 4 of them over
splash
my
away.
over my little dragon.
Okay. And your VT starts to flow. Anton, on the other hand, looks at you like
Holy fuck!
carefully takes a scalpel out of his pocket and just goes.
Prison pocket, clearly.
Yeah.
Stop.
No, literally, prison pocket.
Why do you think I'm laughing?
Yeah, he actually has a little flesh-crafted pocket just there where he keeps scalpels and other tools when
know.
he's naked. Because,
I
well,
wanna
it's
know.
Anton.
You have to be prepared.
Yeah, it's Anton. Who knows when somebody needs a good scalpeling. But yes, he is leaning over, venting Vitae into the puddle that is quickly forming and flowing up into that hole as the brownish colored one starts lapping and drinking and feasting and wallowing in it, creating a thick terracotta mud. Almost. but weirdly dark. Casimir, yours starts to drain in as well, and you feel unsettled. Then soon the hunger doesn't happen. In fact, you're sort of going, oh, that's really strange. I would love it if you could make a courage roll for me, please.
Guess I'm not gonna frenzy.
And that courage roll is on difficulty 6.
Courage.
Courage.
So,
Courage.
Courage.
As one would
Courage
say on the
at 6.
continent. On the continent, we say courage. Yes. Courage.
Whew.
With the gin and tonic.
Hey, double 7s, 2 successes.
Okay. So you, for the time being, manage to maintain a level of control over your, more than fear, it's more just weirded out, because you would expect the hunger pangs to, be really kicking in about this point, and they're not, which is weird.
So when they're about their 3 or 4 blood point mark, Claire's going to circle behind them where they don't see her, and put the sword right through their hearts to torpor them over
Okay.
their babies.
Okay. So as you circle around behind them, you easily spear Anton through the heart. In fact, he reaches that point way quicker. So there's actually a point where you're having to hesitate to kind of sync them up, because Anton did a good job. And yes, you managed to spear Anton through fairly quickly, and then put a stake in it so it doesn't. Importantly, sword, stake. Leave it.
Stake. We're
Stake.
putting a stick in it.
Yes. But yes, you do in fact. I'm assuming, Casimir, you don't resist when you feel the sword pierce your back. Not that you will get much of a chance while you're naked, bled dry, etc.
I'm naked, not hung. I'm naked and afraid.
You are naked and afraid. Welcome to Survivor. Casimir, I would like you to make a difficulty 10 courage roll, please.
What about a water?
Hey, this is your first time being staked, ain't it?
No, you staked me on the rooftop. Remember?
No, it's through the heart.
Get rid of the... Did you not stake me through the heart on the
Oh,
rooftop?
no.
No, she just stabbed you.
Yeah, just
Like,
stabbed you.
I thought I got staked. Anyways, I failed.
No, you're going straight through the heart.
Was it a fail or a bot?
Failed. 0, not a botch.
Okay. So here's gonna be okay. Here's gonna be a
Sorry, the voices
bit of
started
an-
singing.
It's okay, Malkavian. We know.
I thought the tree was supposed to eat all those voices.
No, not hers. Yours.
Fair enough.
Fair
enough.
However, Casimir, you need to roll in general dice a D100 for me, please.
What is it? 1D100? 76, sir.
76.
I love you, Cass.
So, Casimir, as you suddenly start emptying of Vitae and the drift of torpor hits you, the utter terror of this alien experience, this closing in of darkness that does not feel escapable, it is just like being sealed in a box of your own mind while you're paralyzed, and you watch this creature drink the flood of Vitae from you. Your mind screams and breaks.
I'm so sorry, Cass.
You feel like your whole mind shatters into pieces. And strangely, in a way, you feel calmer. oddly disconnected.
No brain to think, so no panic.
Maybe. Clarabelle, you know how you're quite receptive to things?
Yeah, how bad I fuck up.
Well,
Save me!
you being a Malkavian and other such
Yeah.
things, you very clearly hear his mind shatter. I mean, like, somebody dropped a plate level of
I'm
here.
just
Like,
because I know why you're in torpor, you can still hear me. I'm going to, with the most serious tone ever, go, first time?
oh, wow. Well, Malkavians.
My
My
brain shattered, so I don't hear it anyways. So fuck you.
Oh no, you do.
No, you can
actually.
still hear it. There's sir, my
Yeah.
bad. Hey, so here's the good thing. If you start hearing voices, you can tune that out by humming louder than them. EMD works too.
Yeah. There's
So does
only
electronica.
one. There's
You
only
mean-
one slight
Okay.
problem.
No,
One slight problem.
there's no
Yeah.
slight problem. Thank you.
Yeah. There is a slight problem. Clarabelle, even after you stop sort of talking to him, you can still hear him screaming in his own head.
Hey, shh, you're being very loud.
And Casimir, I would really like it if on your character sheet, under flaws, I would really like it if you could put down for me, please, psychic broadcast. Your mind is a bit loud, apparently. How do I put this politely? Malkavians are either going to really like you or really hate you, depending on what's going on. Congratulations, you are broadcasting on all radio stations for those with auspex, dementation, all that kind of stuff. I will say, what's really funny is this is completely randomly rolled as well. I even have a book for it called the Metamorphica. It's a very handy book. And Cass still managed to roll psychic broadcast.
Welcome to the Madness Network. It gets really busy around 2 a.m.
Yeah, he's got the ham radio version of the Madness Network. He can only broadcast. He doesn't have a receiver.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do for you. Because she's already getting really fucking annoyed with it. She's going to take Mercurio's thread that's like really nice drum music and wrap it around Casimir's head, so all he hears is the drum music, so then she can hear the drum music and it's not so bad anymore.
Could you make a willpower roll for me at difficulty? What's your path rating, Casimir?
7.
Go 7, difficulty 7. Did I freeze or did you freeze?
Huh?
Nobody?
Nobody's froze.
Oh, no, yeah. You were a little blurry for a second, but we're good. We're good.
Okay, I think my connection has gone wonky for some reason. Clearly, the Madness Network has found me.
Haha.
I will.
No.
Hello?
Hi.
Hello?
All I'm hearing is robot voices.
Uh-oh.
Give me 2 minutes here. I'm trying to see if anything's interfering on my desktop.
Yeah,
Don't
baby
think so.
shark, baby shark, baby shark. Leave and rejoin.
Right, I would get.
There's 2 of me.
Man, he listened well.
Yay! There's 2 of me.
Oh, all the cameras are fucked. And there's still 2 of you though.
No, I bet. Hi.
There we go.
Hi.
Can you hear us?
I would
Yeah.
like to call in my haha funny. I get 2 of my difficulty off when messing with threads. And you said a willpower roll, see?
Yes.
Yay. 9 successes.
Oh, yes! Be like, I'm gonna pick to only have one success. Fuck you, Casimir.
Okay.
I just need you to listen to these really pretty drums. Mercurio's really
Yeah.
good at playing them. So you're going to listen
So
and only
yeah.
focus on this, okay? Okay. Good job, Cass.
Yeah, unfortunately, Casimir, during this entire experience, that's also all you can hear. And to give a description of this experience, it's actually quite beautiful in a way, because what you can hear is really primal Middle Eastern style drums, right? But played by one pair of hands across maybe a couple of different instruments, perhaps, or very well played on one. You can't really tell. But the vision of an ancient bearded person leaping over fire and drums playing in the background steers through your mind with horrifying power, almost like someone's just welded someone else's mind to yours, which they pretty much just did. And it is incredibly overwhelming. It's a deeply spiritual experience. And now and Clarabelle, you can very clearly hear it coming from him.
Okay, that's good. I mean, that's great. I mean, we call this the Madness Network Radio. It's just going off a little earlier tonight than normal. But that's fine. That's fine. It's great. It's great. It's great music.
So
now that the mood is set for the garden,
and just for contrast, just to pause for a second for the audience at home, there's two stationary bodies bleeding into a hole with the weird noises of monstrous creatures lapping at the blood and rolling in it. And Clarabelle saying all of this stuff with a dead silent Adego and Umbra in the room. There is no other noise to anyone else listening in this moment. Just Clarabelle being Clarabelle.
yeah, this is just okay. Okay. So Stray, now it's your turn. I need you to make them use their horde forms like we practiced.
Yes.
Yes, so turn them to
I
their
will do
horde
so.
forms. Thank you.
And she
How does that work?
reaches. Well, she reaches down, and if you were even vaguely conscious and not currently completely anesthetized via drums, you would experience somebody reaching inside your body, grabbing hold of your heart, and it's not using flesh crafting. They're just grabbing a hold of your heart and squeezing, and there is a searing, odd moment of power as both of their bodies boil and shift as their abilities are triggered, and they bubble and change into two very different creatures. Casimir's being a multi-armed monstrosity, which actually quite eerily resembles the dragon in skin tone, etc., if I remember correctly, Casimir.
Yes.
Whereas
it's like the opposite of
yeah. Whereas Anton, on the other hand, changes into a monstrously crimson, blood-soaked, two giant bone-bladed arms behemoth, designed to murder the murder. And just looks like what anyone would envision a Night of the Dead, but in a very much more visceral format. And those two humongous shapes, as Astray pulls her arms free to safety, take form and lie there, still staked.
Okay, great. Next part. So now you're gonna see why I staked you, because otherwise, what's gonna happen next would be absolutely terrifying. I am going to look to Adego and look to Umbra and go, okay, now it's time to eat them. I'm going to grow their little dragon forms up real quick, so if you excuse me, and I pick the little babies up, and I start nursing them with my vitae to hurry up and make them grow up because, you know,
Yeah.
that's what my blood's good for. It's just making things grow.
I have an important clarifier so we get the full context. When you instruct a Dago and Umbra to eat them, in what way are they eating them?
They need to ritualistically. I can't say that word.
Diablerize them.
Thank
No,
you.
that's fine. Yes, I just thought I'd check.
It's been a year
What,
and a half and I
schmurder?
still can't say that word.
No, it's perfectly fine. Don't worry, there are words that I embarrass myself with frequently as well. It's okay.
You said that perfectly.
Anyway, so they both take station stood next to each of the horrid forms, and they begin their ritual diablerie to absorb the essence of the person. Unfortunately for Anton, he is completely aware for this process.
I'm so sorry, Anton.
And you don't know, but let's put it this way, he has a very bad time.
I know.
Casimir, you have no idea that this happens. Because as far as you're aware, only the drums exist. Only the call of the drums exists.
Can't hear you. Too busy rocking out.
Welcome to Madness Network.
Unfortunately,
7
p.m. given that divorce between your soul being consumed and where your mind is, I would really like you to roll another D100.
I'm not sorry.
Hey, don't worry, it's Dementation Day at camp.
For anybody who's like watching, this has been like discussed for like the past 4 months at this point.
This is all accepted, and
Like-
it's is it wanted? Not necessarily, but it is accepted.
But like we're turning him into a completely different being, and hopefully
this
still
shit's
keeping
been-
vampire abilities. Like it has been deeply discussed.
Yes.
92 pops. I have so many flaws. I actually had to move where I have all my flaws.
I mean, yeah, you're not playing Vampire the Masquerade correctly. What if you don't? What was the number?
92, sir.
I mean, the good thing is
So-
if this works, you get this really badass new form with badass new abilities. So
I'm gonna have to screen grab this. Okay.
is
Because
it more
otherwise
Madness Network?
No, is it longer? All right, show us. Show me.
Hold
What did I
on.
roll?
Hold on, I have to see this.
Hold on. I'm gonna put this. Can I put it in dice rolls? Does that work?
Sure.
Is that safe?
Yeah, let me
I don't
read
know.
it.
I don't feel safe.
I gotta read this. What does it say?
Huh.
90. You're socially inept.
What does this one mean, James? Okay, tell me how exactly does
James,
this
you're
fuck me?
socially inept.
I mean, I would love to say that Casimir gains socially inept, but Casimir
Is socially
already-
inept. Now
it
you
is
just
already-
officially have the flaw.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say actually you get the flaw, but you don't have to change anything. It just explains a great deal. Shall we say? More specifically for the vein or theme around that flaw, right? Is
great.
that when it is with people, like I mean like humans, etc., it is very much a you do not fit in. Which again the path rating has that kind of effect anyway. But now it is very much like you don't act right. You have all the wrong mannerisms. All of the wrong mannerisms. They just don't add up at all. It is creepy to be around you. What will generally mechanically happen, worth bearing in mind, is when around ordinary humans, then you would be very slowly over time, they'd start to get that kind of vibe from you.
See, here's the thing, Casimir. You have 12 flaws. Uh, that's great. Most of yours like 1 dot flaws. Let me know when you got 27 points in flaws.
We'll get there. Give me time.
He's trying. He's climbing that wall.
I have like picked up a flaw. I've picked up a flaw every single the last like 4 sessions, just so we're clear.
Yeah.
I
Some
have picked up a
benefits
flaw
too,
a session.
to be fair.
Of course, but of course, but
We're just
Yeah,
collecting flaws over here. Most players go for merits. Apparently, we're going for flaws.
how
Yeah.
hilariously accurate all of these things are.
I'm going to be honest, that was my reaction, because I'm sitting there going, no, surely not. He's not rolled the, and I'm like, oh no, apparently he has. They just
All right.
like, anyway.
Exactly. The book says flaws. We just say character development.
Absolutely. So,
There's a character development if I already had it though.
Now it's just official. It's like getting your diagnosis for autism.
But already knowing it.
I make that joke because me and Casimir have both done that. Where we're like, we're pretty sure we have autism, and then we go and get tested, and we actually do. So it's funny. I'm making that joke.
And I've not been tested yet, but we're pretty sure.
We're pretty sure. We're pretty sure. Anywho.
Ow, I hurt myself when I laughed. Anyway.
This is what I get for saying Jesus, Lilith, Christ.
Yeah.
Clearly. The dice decided for us. We didn't even have to intervene. Sorry for stripping off everybody. It's just guns for days around here. Right, there we go.
I gotta behave.
Oh. Anyway. Don't worry, your man's there. Your man's there.
I'll raw dog him too.
Yeah. Anyway. So the VT is drained and their beings are consumed via ritual diablerie as you boost the little monsters.
Great. So when they're big enough that they match the size of their humans, and minus Cass, who's very specific, he wants an ambulance size appearance. I stabbed them in the heart too.
Okay. It takes a couple of hours to grow them that size.
Great.
You snack. Yeah, you're snacking and blah blah blah, and yeah, it takes a while, but eventually there is the reasonably sized one, and then the ambulance sized one.
Great. I'm gonna take the ambulance size one down first.
It doesn't resist because it's feeding from you and therefore bonded to shit by that point.
Great. So sword right through its heart to kill it, and then over to the other one and sword through its heart to kill it, and then I get them put where they need to be next to their, or as close to their people as possible. Then it's time for the pentacles to put the beast inside of the dragons.
Let's go, Pententacles.
Pentacles. This is gonna be funny.
So, I believe you have pre-made our rolls so that it was nice and quick and easy.
Yes, it was 5 on Casimir, 5 on Anton's, and 3 on Casimir's.
Casimir Dab.
Anton, as you take Anton's being and place it within the smaller one, it feels seamless. It feels smooth. It feels almost like he belongs in that body to your power, and with the help of Umbra.
Adego.
Adego. I couldn't remember which one was which. Right. Adego helps, but it feels very fluid. It feels very smooth. The transition is flawless.
Okay.
As that completes, the tendrily-like innards that you have parted
Yeah.
onto the old body and start
Pulling it in.
pulling it in. And you watch that body get drawn inside and slowly start to melt into
Good.
slime and bone, and then nothing at all but a nutritious soup.
I'm going to push said soup back into the hole where the egg was and cover it with the dirt.
And then the ambulance-sized one
Oh boy, here we go.
goes okay-ish, but there is a moment where you realize, as you're helping channel this existence in, there is a huge piece shattered and broken off that is not here anymore, not resting nearby of his mind, not hidden within Umbra, just gone.
Oh. I'm sure it'll be fine. And
Clearly.
I just push it into the dragon, and then I take Casimir's dead body and move it towards the dragon. It should be fine.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
I
Casimir's
know,
body.
I know I didn't fuck up, so
Clearly not. As Casimir's body is slowly pulled inside the draconic one and turns to liquid, absorbed by its body.
We're gonna have a stray help with this one because that's too much gooey goo to do the blood wibbly woo into the soil woo so I can cover it. Just her. You didn't teach me that one yet. You said I wasn't ready. That's on you. So move it.
Push.
Thank you.
Eventually, the ambulance-sized pot, as it were, is restored.
And then I sit in the middle with my pretty sword, and I start willing them to be reformed, rewriting their horrid forms to now be their dragon forms.
And they absolutely do. You can feel your power writhe through the garden, and it's even pulling in aspects you hadn't considered before. You can feel the raw power of one mystical aspect of the Umbra lance through the thinned gauntlet of your garden and bury itself in your being, a huge surge of wild power.
Ow. Hey, that wasn't very consentful of you. But you know what? That's fair. I keep hunting there. Okay. I push the blade into the soil until it's like nothing but the hilt left. And then I mean, I can't really be mad that it decided to lance through. So I'll just take that butt whooping because that's clearly what this is. And my bad.
It doesn't feel aggressive. It feels just like power.
Everything from the Umbra feels aggressive to me, remember?
Oh, that is true. Yeah. Be aggressive. Be aggressive.
So, I'm gonna keep willing them with every bit of my will to turn them into dragons. Rawr.
Okay. Make a willpower roll. Difficulty 6, please.
I already made it for this part, and I made 3 successes.
Yay! It's almost like we were prepared.
We were prepared. We have been trying for this for 4 months. I can't tell you how many monsters I've made to perfect this, and still didn't perfect.
So
have fun. But during this time, I would also like to sprinkle little extras in for them because I do love Casimir and Anton, and I give them a lot of shit. So for Casimir, I will burn a permanent point of Auspex to give him the ability to have his vision back, at least while he's a dragon. I can't promise it entirely. But I promised him if I could do it, I would. And then for Anton, to be a better fighter, I burn a permanent point of my celerity for him. Because it's all I really have in terms of physical combat, so I give it to him.
We've already discussed the particular benefits, merits, etc. that those come with. But yes, the sacrifice of power surges into their forms, and you can feel it having its effect.
So
Casimir, go for it.
you
Sorry.
two. I said, so have fun, you two. I love
All
you.
right.
I give you shit, but there you go. That's my 4th dot of Auspex gone, and my 3rd dot of celerity gone.
Okay. Casimir, I would like it if you could please roll a D100. This time it's on the beneficial table.
Can I use a roll to die for this, or does that not quite work? I'm just curious.
It adds an extra die to his very next roll.
Okay,
your
you
own
can roll it.
roll?
If you
Can
want to
I
roll
would-
3d10 and add them,
That'd be 2d100.
I'll just-
You get 2 benefits.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I tell you what. Yeah, okay, you can roll.
That was so that.
2d100 then,
Well, so
and pick one.
Okay, fine. Actually, you know what? Fine, I'll do-
Choose. That's
I
so
like that a
good.
bit more then.
That's so good.
Okay.
And then when you guys wake up, I'll tell you the benefits that you get from my sacrifice.
All right, I rolled 70 and 26.
So 70 is radar, and 26 is a frog-like tongue. Like, boing.
Radar. Or,
Okay.
I mean, I already can guess what it is, but frog tongue? I could just give myself a frog tongue. I'm a Zamitsi. Get out. Okay. My gaydar is on.
You broke the storyteller.
I'm gonna be honest. I had a very rough day today, and some people are aware of how rough a day it was. I have, however, just had, since we started this, I don't know, just over an hour ago, enough serotonin to kill a small llama. At this point, for these two,
We're gonna kill the El Amma.
the llama.
The El
Anyway,
Amma.
So Casimir, are you settling on radar, not gaydar? You have that in. Right.
Can you send me? I just can't find it. The screen grab or whatever of what exactly.
Oh, I haven't. It's just radar. You have one of your senses is now radar. It's basically you can detect object. Think of it like echolocation.
I just want to know. Like, I guess that was just my question: is how specific is it? Because radar generally gives. Not.
It's not. It's not specific.
So you have an echolocation, which is going to do really good for your benefit that I just gave you. So.
Okay.
So, Clarabelle, I need you to roll a D100 for Anton.
Okay, I got you, Anton. I got you, babies.
Give him something real good.
Oh, I'm gonna give him something real good.
I'm gonna give him something, that's for sure.
Shut the fuck up.
Give him the old twist and pop.
Old twist and pop. A 44.
44.
Hit my
44. 44.
No censored would fit him.
He gets independently focusable eyes.
That's so cool, though. He could be looking
telescopic
at you,
vision.
Never mind.
It's like he can do the whole like chameleon thing, and
but also zoom
in. Yeah, like he has telephoto
cool
weird chameleon.
Yo, that's gonna
eyes.
be so good for his surgery. He's gonna love that.
Oh God!
Checking out.
Oh,
what?
just
He could be doing surgery and watching you at the same time.
I mean, yeah, he just has Home and Away playing on the TV all surgery long.
Now he'll
Anyway.
never miss his shows.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
Yes. So that is Anton's benefit. That he is a Clarabelle. Would you like to describe things now, or wait until shall we do their waking up?
Oh, well,
To
she's
which
gonna tell us
part?
when we wake up.
The benefits, they're weird stuff beyond what we
Oh.
rolled.
I'll let you guys wake up because I'm gonna go take you guys on a hunt in the pines, but in the Umbra.
Okay. So after some time, the two shapes seem to shiver awake.
Wakey, wakey.
Casimir, you feel weird as fuck.
Are we in our dragon forms? Like waking up?
Wakey,
Okay.
wakey.
You're the size of an ambulance. Gravity feels really aggressive right now. Like, really aggressive.
Don't open your wings.
Just fucking smacks everybody in the face. Yeah, I'm not even talking because if I'm to understand, I still have the drums in my head, so I'm just kind of a big old dragon listening to some drum beats in my head.
Right. I just yanked the thread from his head.
The sudden silence is deafening.
Hi.
Well, I'm not. I just.
Casimir.
I'm
Free
like looking at
boobies.
how I normally would, but
So
you're like,
for you,
and then I'm like, holy shit!
you aren't seeing normal.
Oh, and actually, yeah, I can't see at all. That's right.
No, you can see, but you only see in thermal and scent trails. You can't see actual shapes. So you can see a big cold blob that should be a Dago, and a big cold blob that should be Umbra, and a big cold blob that should be Anton. But there's a living, breathing blob that's Claire. Like, completely
Warm.
human. Warm.
And they all smell different too.
Yes. So, I know Claire, she smells like springtime.
You've described her as because of her witchy stuff, like lots of
Oh, no, this
herbal-
one's very different. She
Okay.
smells, how do I put this? For stream.
Like sex?
No, she smells like a dog in heat. In a very nice way.
Yeah. I mean that does take two animals. That is a smell.
Yeah.
Musky.
The pheromones. Okay.
Ooh.
Pheromones.
But you can
I understand what you're saying now.
You physically see their scent trails all over. Like
Mhm.
like how you see them, you can see every step they've taken throughout the garden today. Like Claire, where she's woken up from the dirt, walked to the elevator, vanished, it coming back in to where she's standing now, etc., etc. And you can see in 360 degrees. You're seeing all around you. You're not turning your head.
Is it kind of like because I have a couple questions because I want to be able to see this in my head correctly. Have you seen like Avatar: The Last Airbender, Val?
Nope.
Oh, well, never mind about that then. Is it kind of like Orosite where it's just a scent trail, and as I learn who it belongs to, I kind of just remember like that's that person's scent trail, or is it literally just there's this line of smell?
Okay, think of it like in a video game, like Wind Sense, when you're trying to track something and you can find it because there's like this little trail that's leading you to the waypoint.
Right.
It's
I was
like
just
that.
curious if I could identify who they belong to at all, or if it's
Yeah,
just...
so you can learn that aspect.
Yeah.
If
Okay.
you...
But you see in 360 degrees because as you try to look somewhere, an eye just suddenly pops up in grows there. But other than that, you're completely blind. Everything in the world is black, minus these people and their scent trails.
And because you have radar, you don't get a sense of like their specific shape, but there is also a sensation of a blob of physicality existing. Like you can get the sense of generalized terrain, as it were.
Your telescopic and the test to spot stealthy things that are sneaking up on you or sneaking away is now reduced by 2 permanently. So the highest difficulty somebody can roll, or someone can make you roll against, is an 8 now. If they roll 2 and under, you auto spot them because you can't have a difficulty 0. So there you go. I love you.
You're on mute.
You're muted.
I didn't want you to hear what I was saying anyways.
Okay, then.
Well, I'm just gonna, can I talk? Do dragons have, I don't really think I necessarily included the fact that I could speak in this form.
No,
so.
you didn't.
But you can hear me.
You speak like a dragon. You don't have human.
I'm just roaring.
So it's like growls and grumbles and nice. So Claire's just, I can't understand you.
Well, what about the psychic who's he does? So I'm like thinking of what I'm saying, but because I'm a dragon,
it's dragon. It's auto dragon. You're speaking in growls and grumbles.
Okay. I'm just curling her. I'm just gonna curl my tail around Claire and give her a little hug. Because I can't talk. Because I can't talk. So.
I got dragon hugs. That's nice. Poor Anton. I feel so bad with him. Because he pretty much permanently moves as if he's at +2 celerity at all times.
It's also a bit weird to watch his eyes do this.
Hey,
at celerity speeds.
Just, hey, Anton, can you keep both eyes focused on me, please? Okay, on my eyes. Not one on my tits and one on my eyes. Sorry, but the one directly stared at me. It just fucking killed me. Anton, you can't hide it anymore, dear. Your eyes are giving you away. Yeah, I'm sorry. Crying, laughing so hard. Just, hey, Anton, are you good? Can you come here?
As he crawls over, like, but in his head, it's slow motion. To you, it's more like skitter. Yeah, like a little gecko.
It's a gecker. Everybody call Claire a country mouse. So every now and then she just makes a really funny country joke. It's a gecker. No. So she looks at them with the most serious look ever. She goes, okay, we're gonna go try your new bodies out. So here's the scary thing. I'm gonna need you guys to really trust me.
Anton, as dragon, bows his head.
Got it. We're gonna go into the Umbra. And she turns around with the sword and she like cuts a hole in the gauntlet, opens it for him. Just ta-da!
So, Casimir, you've never experienced this before. So, what's even weirder? Go for it.
I was gonna say, weren't we Umbra-ish adjacent when we went in the sewers, or is that not at all?
No, just like weird bleed-in kind of vibes. Okay. This, on the other hand, is entertaining in a way because, ironically, you have none of the senses that would normally get confused about this right now. Whereas humans, or people using human senses who aren't used to the Umbra, would be like, oh my god, the hypnotic weird colors and the over intense saturated. You're like, oh, there's a hole in the sky. There's a hole in the air that smells different.
Oh, hey, look, it looks like everything else because it's all black and white.
Exactly. So what you do get is a sense that there is suddenly a space beyond this space, and that the scent that comes out of it is just this wall of living thing. You know, it smells like you buried your face in an orchard nursery kind of vibe. It's that young, growing, vibrant, green smell coming from the Umbra. And yeah, Clarabelle, I take it you lead them through.
I will. I'm going to hold Casimir by his little horn on his chin to try and guide him down and into the hole so he doesn't rip it bigger. Just hey, come on, Cass. You got a military problem, buddy.
I'm just like wiggling on the. I'm just using my tail to like push me forward so I don't.
Okay. And then she just turns around and look at Anton. She goes, very slowly, take a step. Okay. Come on. God damn it. Would you quit being? Stop acting like third.
Like wall.
Freaking man.
No, it's a bit more.
He's like a crab on a beach quickly moving.
Yeah, exactly. But you eventually maneuver them into the umbral reflection of your tower.
And then I will close it.
You close behind. For those who aren't aware of this, because hardly anybody would, the space you now find yourself in is beyond strange, Casimir. Unfortunately, you can't really see it the way that others would. But what you do see or feel or sense is that there is something central and has a rich, powerful smell, almost like lightning, or energy of some kind, and this sense of a large umbrella of near physicality, sort of like a huge umbrella that you're talking like a couple of blocks wide, maybe total size, of thin strands above you, almost like a net, almost like vines, hard to really tell. But what you can feel beyond that, as you're able to orientate your senses, is a cityscape that turns almost at points into oddly melted shapes. You know, big cuboids in your radar-y feel, but then oddly melted or bent, and then large blobs moving around. The smell of concrete is still there and steel, but also something insectile and smells of organic adhesives and other fluids and such abound in this environment. Clarabelle, to you, the cityscape looks much as you left it. Earlier today, realistically speaking.
Kinda, yeah.
Yeah.
Because I was doing a hunty-wunty.
Yeah. It is a glorious wilderness of Central Park that instead looks like piles of huge trees, but this massive half-melted cityscape of New York City's buildings covered in webs, and one gigantic-looking spider thing slowly crawling away over the tops of buildings. And in the further distance, you can see smaller buildings, then smaller buildings, until it's scattered tiny gatherings of small buildings, then nothing at all, and the wilderness around.
Okay, so we're gonna go to the wilderness, okay, boys? And she like points as if, you know, poor Casimir could see it. And she goes, okay, so you're gonna have to give me a second. Anton, keep your eyes shoulders and above. Got it? both eyes. Are you having a hard time, Anton?
Wait a minute. I don't even have to be looking at her to look. Wait, it's all blobs, so I can't even check
Yeah,
out my
exactly.
anymore.
Ooh, look at that blob.
But she's got to take her shirt off because she's going to turn her 4 dots of iron form into wings so that she can fly, because she's not going to be the only motherfucker here not flying. So I think that takes like 15 minutes to do. So then she has pretty big old owl wings, and she's going to use her celerity and start booking it towards the wilds.
Okay. As your wings take shape, you feel the wind fill them as you would expect, and Anton stretches out his leathery pinions.
Oh yeah, they've never flown before. Just her.
Nope.
Hey, this should be fine. Good luck. And she's like casually hovering off the buildings. So for those who don't know, Claire has been practicing in the Umbra for, oh my god, like a month and a half now, working with her new teacher. That's what she's been doing behind the scenes. So she's been practicing that shit. So to her, this is normal now. And so, you know, Claire Malkavian, she sometimes forgets what's normal to her is not normal to others. So she casually like leaps off and she's flying. She knows how to do it at this point. It's just pure instinct. And she's expecting the boys to come flying with her. So she's like maybe 20 feet already ahead of them before she stops and goes, right, they've never flown before. And she turns around to see how they're doing.
So, Casimir.
I have had a vision of a dragon flying.
Once,
So
yep.
Have fun with that willpower roll.
Do it. Let's do it. Roll. Give me whatever I need to not blow this.
So, first of all, is going to be a willpower roll. At difficulty 7.
How many willpower do I have?
It's your total willpower.
7. Yeah. I just couldn't. 6, 7.
8, 9.
You said difficulty 7, good sir?
Yes, difficulty 7.
1 success.
Okay, and now I would love it if you could make an instinct roll, please.
He can't make an instinct roll.
Because I don't have a beast.
Yeah, you don't have a base. So this is actually how you may discover this as you go, aha, leap into the air, and my instincts will wait, oh shit. And your wings open, but your ambulance-sized body requires enormous wings. Now, conveniently, in the Umbra, flight is a lot more forgiving than in the real world with real laws of physics. So 1 success is enough to fly. Now, I'm now going to switch around to Clarabelle's perspective. Oh yeah, that's flying, all right.
I'm falling with style.
It's more.
You have to flap slower and arch them slightly to grab the wind.
Yeah, it's very much that. He's basically clapping his hands down below,
like I'm kicking my legs like I was swimming.
Hey,
but it's
Casimir, patty cake, baker's. She's just clapping while casually flying.
I just stop. I just stop doing it, and I look at my hands, and then I start falling. I'm like, oh, patty cake.
Arch your wings. Arch them.
Okay.
Big, powerful. To get up.
Right. I would love it, Casimir, if you could spend a temporary willpower point at this moment in time.
I will go ahead and do that.
Yes. Fantastic. You, in the panic of managed to remember that time you watched the documentary on bird flight. And to say that your flying is graceful would be a devastating lie to the word graceful. But to say that you and albatrosses currently have something vaguely in common might be appropriate. You are much more gliding than you are flying, but as long as nobody pays attention to the fact that when you get really, really close to a building, you kick off of it, to get some extra height, you're fine. Nobody
Oh,
look.
that's so
Nobody look.
cute.
Huh. You know, it's like I can touch the bottom of the pool. I'm still totally swimming, but I can touch the bottom of the pool. Anton, in the meantime, I have to roll for. So I just can't remember what Anton's willpower is, unfortunately, right now.
Hold on. 8, because I've had to roll
Aha!
against his willpower. Don't ask
Okay,
me how I
okay.
memorize so many sheets. I just do, so when I
'Cause
really
you're
fuck with them,
smart.
I can. No, because
Yeah,
I like
I
fucking
can
with too
barely-
many characters.
Yeah, I can't remember my own sheet half the time. I mean, I even had myself on the wrong path the other day. So anyway,
Brother.
Anton, by contrast, is absolutely fine. I mean, it's not graceful, but because he is handling what can only be described as a much more size-appropriate body for flight, is doing a much better job of keeping up. It is, to put it bluntly, Clarabelle, slow as shit getting to the edges of the wilds with these two.
Guys are so slow.
Yes. And it's
Just
quite
a sad.
loud. Yeah. And no, you can't even hear that over of his wings.
Okay, Jumpy
Ugh.
Jumperson.
Ugh. Yeah.
So she'll get them to the edge of the wilds, and then with the most
Yeah.
straightest look ever, she's going to point to the big forest that dwarfs all of them, including Casimir, because these trees I think are a few hundred feet bigger than what they should be. She goes, "You two go hunt and play in your new forms, and I need you to tell me every detail when you get back."
Up them trees.
So here's the thing that you need to be careful for. There's Garu in the forest. There's the Weaver. That's the big spider. Don't fuck with the webs.
I can't see them. Oh shit.
There might be some werebears. I do absolutely know that there are some other kindred who can come in here.
Fuck 'em.
Oh, be careful because certain trees and plants will eat you if you touch them. Some animals that look like prey are actually predators, and the predators are actually prey. Why are y'all looking at me like I'm crazy? Great.
I'm just sat there listening to your mouth move, and I don't hear a single thing you're saying. So I'm just like, I hear you talking, so I'm just nodding in agreement.
Are you gay?
And I'm just nodding in agreement.
I knew it.
I can't hear you, so I'm just like,
Yeah. Are you a good boy? You're a good boy, aren't you, Casimir? Yes, you are. You're such a good boy. She's having fun.
Our journey into Casimir's kinks continues.
live on camera for free.
Apparently.
No, she just,
I didn't.
oh God, you know what? My deal's done. Have fun. And with the straightest look ever, she's going to turn around and look at one of the trees and go, "It's on you." And I'm just going to sit very happily, cross-legged, right there, because the last time I went in that forest, I watched two Garu fight. I'm good.
And then some other stuff happened after that too.
No, that's literally all that happened in the forest where those two fought.
Oh, that was that time. I just
No. They went outside the forest for that. They were respectful because you went from near Umbra to mid Umbra. So she just sits there and she's gonna pull out a deer antler and she's just gonna start carving it while she's waiting for them.
Casimir, hunting. Let's see how that goes because you actually weirdly don't. Hold on, actually, I have to check. Clarabelle.
I don't.
Yes.
Don't hunt.
Does he feel hunger?
No.
No.
Right. Yep. You don't feel
How do
hunger
I-
right now.
I mean,
So
I don't
you
feel
would
hungry,
just
but
sort of be hunting for sport, technically.
well, I mean, you know what? That's totally fine though, because I do have I'm a predator. One of my whether or not I'm hungry, a chance to
Yeah,
go
Have
hunt
hunt
is
is
not
fun
something I
with
would.
that wits and survival roll.
Yep. So Casimir, I would love it if you could make a wit. Oh, go for it. Sorry.
Can I use other abilities while I'm a dragon, or am I just locked to dragon?
So anything that you could have used in your horde form, you can continue to use. But a warning from Claire, if you can
Yes.
understand her, don't use too many powers in the Umbra because your powers will start mutating. I still see Umbra beings in the the real world because apparently she never turns off her aspects like a dumbass. Uh so it's really
Yeah,
great to
it's the
randomly
age
just see
old.
Umbra beings walking by you and you're like, great. Nobody's okay.
I'm just gonna let's do this wits and survival roll. I'm gonna use my predator eyes eventually when we get into the forest. I
Okay.
was just curious.
So wits plus survival, please, to find some prey. Difficulty.
Difficulty
What's your level of survival that you have right now?
2.
2. That's not awful. You can
Not
have a
awful.
lovely difficulty of 8, and you can spend willpower.
I mean, I'm gonna have to. Clarabelle told me to hunt. I can't come back and be like, hunt? What's that?
I'm
I
a
just fell
bitch.
in. I've been busy digging around in the dirt. What the hell?
I can't wait till he learns the extra bonus he gets.
1 success because I used a willpower. Holy shit.
And you get to regain a willpower now.
How? For why?
Zavi redeemed regain a willpower.
Oh, Zavi, I love you.
To the rescue!
I was already topped
So
off, but still, I won't say no to more willpower. We all
no,
got
no.
willpower because I'm pretty sure that's for everybody, by the way.
Well, I already ate, and I'm not gonna hunt more than I need.
Yeah.
Casimir, you take off awkwardly. You don't get a lot of height with your current capability of flying and your enormous size. You are flapping at some height above the bushes and towards the trees, and eventually you do see a large blob that smells vaguely like cow.
Do it, Clarabelle, move for us.
Is it the fact that it sounded like a cow, Jay?
Just to be safe and just for fun, because we're here
I
to
grew
have a
up on
good
a
time.
farm, dude.
There's a farm. There's gonna be cows.
Exactly.
I'm gonna use
Barnyard.
the thing. I'm gonna use the. Thank you for understanding that. I'm gonna use my eyes, the Predator's Communion. I just wanted to, because it can be used to decide how dangerous something is, because a harder roll is a less difficult animal.
Okay, so
But just it's a
the
perception plus survival at the base difficulty of 6, unless it's something more difficult, in which case it would be a lower difficulty.
sorry, so the less dangerous it is, the easier, the harder
The
the roll.
harder, yes.
So
The more
given
dangerous.
This is the
right,
Umbra,
so
my dear.
yeah, so we're gonna go with a
That means nothing to
difficulty of
Casimir
around.
or me.
We're gonna give it a difficulty of about 4.
Oh, great. All right.
Your hunting in the Umbra is easier than mine.
Well, I mean, that's so scary because it's 2 lower than. That's not easier technically.
We'll
Here,
No,
see.
I'm
don't
just
worry.
saying
I'll
you're
botch.
getting way easier. You ain't gonna botch. Watch. You got this.
Watch botch. Shit, what is it?
Perception and survival.
Perception 7. Thanks, madam.
But if you got your eyes active in dragon form, you know what the pretty bonus is?
No,
Your
two
survival,
less.
once you spot a blob, it's 2 less now.
And I mean, I technically already see a blob. I just my thinking is because I can't like see what things are, I'm wanting to do this to assess how dangerous it is per se.
Yep.
Your
It's still
difficulty
2
goes
difficulty lower.
yeah,
To
so
2, which means I immediately see it.
no, now
'Cause
you
a
just roll it
2
a
or
difficulty 2.
Oh, okay.
Because you can still theoretically botch a difficulty 2 roll.
Okay, cool.
I've done it. I've done it with 17 dice
Yeah.
and difficulty 2 and still botched it.
Sorry, it's the 2 or less if it starts, or it's an instant if it's 2 at base. Correct.
No. That's if they're sneaking
7,
up
6.
and stealthy.
Yeah,
That's
that's
yeah.
7.
7 successes. Okay, so you definitely establish that the thing you are looking at is very dangerous. It is not a predator, but it is very dangerous.
Okay. I mean, fuck, I got to hunt, so I'm gonna. Am I above it? Am I like adjacent
Yep,
to it? Like, I
loud,
want to. I'm gonna
loudly flapping
drop
above.
right on top. I'm dropping right on top of it. All
Okay.
however many hundreds of pounds.
Actually,
So
you don't
you can-
weigh that much. It's only like 160, 170. You're really thin.
I mean, fuck it. Still.
You were made for
So-
quick
Drop from-
movement.
Dropped from very
Yeah.
high works for me.
So I would like it if you could make a strength plus brawl roll at
Mhm.
difficulty 6, and it's going to make its strength plus brawl roll at difficulty 6.
You still
Yeah.
Sorry.
get all your horde form buffs, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. That's what I was just about to ask. How?
Yeah.
Casimir was very specific. He didn't want to lose the buffs of horde form. He just
Right.
wanted more.
Yes.
More.
Something different because it's fun. We're doing all this monster makey stuff. I felt yeah.
Freaking
you-
all
why you huff-
season I've been doing this. The amount of rolls I've had to make.
My love.
And the crazy shit that has happened.
So for anybody
how much is
wondering,
it?
that's why you don't
3.
see much
Ooh.
of Claire. She's been doing this all behind scenes for Cass.
Yeah.
And he wanted it a secret, so. Ta-da.
Yeah. So it's this leading up to this season finale because Clarabelle's gonna go to Europe,
Yeah. Bye.
and I am so sorry. What was the difficulty? I don't think you said it.
6, I think, is the
Okay,
default
cool.
difficulty for attacking. Yes.
It's 6.
3 successes.
Okay. And we're gonna go this.
Fuck me.
So, as you land on top of the thing, it sort of collapses under you for a moment. You're like, aha, I got it! And then it rolls over the top of you, mooing very loudly, and it's very big, and it's very heavy.
Is it a werecow?
No, it's now that you're actually physically on top of it and then rolling underneath it as it sort of you now have a proper sense of scale because it's quite hard. You're not used to flying. This thing is about the size of a small sedan. It feels soft and squishy and hairy and definitely has 2 large horns and smells vaguely like cow. It could be a bison of some kind, but big.
Don't stop with those faces down there.
Yeah, no, that's because she's been through this with better preparation. So Casimir,
Hunted 2 bison. They're
yeah,
scary, bro.
Yeah. So it rolls over the top of you. You don't actually hurt it. You don't get hurt in return because it's trying to not get killed, not attack you. So it's a collision roll, and then it's back up on its hoofs. You're sort of landed, and you can hear it go
Oh.
and it smells pissed off. What would you like to do, Casimir?
Hit my pants is what I would like to do.
Poo-poo egg!
Can I go back? I would like to return to an egg, please. I do not like this.
Just rolls over back to an egg. Pokeball, go! Oh my god, we now need to have a pal world pet where it's a dragon.
I got it. I'm on it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
Draco
On
Jet.
On it.
Or Dragon.
Okay, Casimir,
Jet dragon.
what are you doing?
I'm curious, how is this? So we're in the Umbra. Is it like literally everything's dark, or is everything just like dark hued?
Well, to you, it's black and white, and blobby because of radar. You're not using normal sight, and you can smell cow. So there's a cow smell color of cloud just there.
Okay.
And thermally, it was mild mannered. It is slowly getting very warm.
Think yourself as a
I now have just the image of an emoji, by the way, that is an animated emoji that is just Casimir going back into an egg. Back into an egg.
Snack said shitting yourself is the free action.
Yeah, for a free action, you may in fact.
I'm gonna use 1 blood point for celerity so I can shit my pants without wasting it.
Okay. Okay, so drop one blood point.
I'm
So are you burning a blood point for celerity to get extra action?
No. Well, yes. I'm using it to move extra. We'll just announce that now.
Right.
Are we in a clearing? Am I amongst trees?
So you are near trees. There's lots of bushes and low brush, and the big trees are off to the left-hand side. And it is pawing the ground, staring at you, and clearly about to charge you.
I want to try and flank it. So I'm gonna just go into the trees.
Ah, okay. Poof.
And like try to go around it. My thought is, so I'm supposed to be fast. So I'm gonna use my wings to I'm gonna use essentially six limbs to kick off the ground and move fast.
Okay.
You can't see the trees.
But radar echolocation.
So radar, you can see blobby kind of objects. The tree trunks you can see. It's all the other stuff that you're struggling with, where it's kind of just static.
Oh,
but
well,
we'll see what
happens. We'll see what happens. Oh well.
Exactly. So make a Dex Athletics roll, please, at difficulty 7.
I feel like this site is a little bit of a nerf. I'm not.
It's actually really cool and really powerful. It's just that
Dex Athletics 7.
Yeah, it helps if you're not on the ground.
Okay, the best way to think about it would be thinking like Daredevil from Rivals. You can only see like 15 feet in front of you, so everything past that you don't see unless there's a scent. And it's just outlines. It's not, you can't see much of anything. It's meant for tracking like you want it to do. But see, the thing is, you can see that scent trail forever, no matter where they run. You see it. They can get in a plane and fly across the ocean, and you can fly after them and never lose their trail ever.
Slightly terrifying, yes. Casimir will follow you.
I got 1 success.
Okay, so you burst into the trees. It's very much like this almost tactile exploring as you scramble. This sort of crashing through branches, your arms and limbs. It's not stealthy, but it is very fast. Sort of because you're using celerity actively. Bursting through tree limbs, etc., shattering bits of wood and brush. Small bird nests explode into puffs of feathers, that kind of idea. And you do manage to get in amongst the trees and try and maneuver around. I would like you to make, given the nature of this attack, or this attempt to get around it? Are you basically just zipping around it, then leaping on it, or?
Yeah, let's say so. My two actions will be moving to it and then attempting to mount it, essentially.
So,
yeah, I said that correctly.
Yep, no, that's fine. So its action was going to be to charge, basically. And it was pawing the ground, lowered its head, and was starting to build up momentum. So as you come out the woods, or back around the trees, following that scent marker, battering through branches like some blind monster, you can see its red heat signature, you can see its scent, and you watch it start charging in the direction you kind of went. So you can make a Dex plus Brawl at difficulty 6, please.
Jesus, a 1 success.
So you're trying to jump on it, so you successfully jump on it, and that's about it, because that's what you were trying to do. So you're now on top of the cow, the giant bison that's about the same size as you, but a lot more massive. And it is thundering through the forest because it's chasing where it thought you were, but now you're on its back. So it's like as it runs around in a circle and your body weight leans to one side. Roll a d10, 1d10, and tell me, call it high or low beforehand.
Low.
Okay, roll a d10.
Nice. I roll a 4.
What was it? Oh, okay. So, the thundering charge circles back round and out of the forest, and it's only a few times that you get slapped in the face by branches, like quite hard, but not ripped off the back of the cow. As you're sort of like holding on with all limbs, like ah.
And it just feels good as I'm getting hit in the face.
And yeah, it's intense. Clarabelle, could you just make a perception plus awareness roll at difficulty given your super awesome specialities? Difficulty 4, please.
Like, what the fuck is this dragon doing?
Oh boy. You said what? Perception and awareness, right?
Perception awareness, yes. The detecto mystical kind of vibes.
Difficulty 4?
Yeah.
I'm gonna run to the rest real quick.
Is it sight-based or hearing-based?
Sight-based.
Oh, cool. 5 successes.
Okay. As you watch what's going on, which can only be described as the clumsiest drop bomb on a bison you've ever seen, followed by what appears from this distance to be raw panic on both sides as it runs round in circles in and out the trees. You see from your perch and your eagle eyes a white humanoidish shape stood in a bush. He was hiding and has stood up and is literally just staring, dumbfounded.
Is it the
at
Lord
what's going
standing
on.
there again? It's just
Yeah.
her. Hi, Lord.
He turns around and looks at you and goes,
That's my homie. He's trying to learn to hunt. He's teaching a baby, you know.
You've never seen a warform guru do this expression before?
Yeah, like he's not that good. He's not that good. It's okay. I'm teaching him. We're gonna get this. We're gonna. Hey, Casimir!
I'm not screaming. This is a great time. I've been inside Bob, which I bet you is moving with way more force than this.
You know what? I got this. I'm just going to, with like the straightest fucking expression ever, just grab Casimir's thread. Since it's in the Umbra, I get to auto see those, and I'm gonna hold it, and without really thinking, I'm just gonna yell into his thread, Casimir! So it's like screaming in his head. Just,
You can hear that, by the way, Casimir.
hey, do me a favor. Like, look down at the bison and try to spit
And
like you're throwing up. I want to see if something works.
do the roar.
Yeah, do the roar. See if you have your acid breath.
So I'm gonna do. I nod. In my mind mentally I go roar. Okay.
That's why she's like, try to vomit up.
Yeah.
Your stomach.
I'm
acid.
going
Vomit.
to roll to barf.
What is the roll to barf? Did we
you
decide on a roll to barf?
You said
Dex
it
plus
would count.
medicine.
I mean, yeah, that would make sense. You're throwing up pure acid.
Yeah.
Or
Well, you have to project it. You have to aim it. So Dex makes sense. But I wouldn't say
Or-
brawl, but I mean it is
I
technically
wasn't thinking
unarmed.
intelligence because you're like I don't know like
I mean,
No, your body does it
it-
naturally. You actually have to aim where you're going.
so I'm
Yeah.
going to make the suggestion that it's survival in this case.
okay Dex
It's not-
survival.
it doesn't feel like it's a brawly thing, funnily enough. It doesn't not feel like it's a medicine thing in any way, shape, or form.
But it's more like a naturalistic and animal
Yeah,
thing.
the
Which,
bleh,
kinda- which,
yeah,
which fits
fits
with
survival.
Okay. What's the difficulty on that, good sir?
Standard 6 for hitting stuff.
Woo, standard 6 for hitting stuff.
Yeehaw.
Standard 4 successes.
And while he's doing, I'm just gonna look at Lord and go,
So I just do that.
And his expression is like,
I'm like, the pressure is building in my stomach and I don't know what it is. And then just all of a sudden I like open I feel like I need to spit a little bit. Like I'm a doctor. I kind of know like what it feels like when you have like a stomach ache, and I just spew. What would like acidic vitae? Are we gonna say that's what it is, or
yeah, that is basically what it is. It is, if I remember correctly, aggravated damage for that ability for the acidic vitae. So Casimir, what is your stamina in horrid form?
it is? What is that? 8? 8.
Okay. So I would love it if you could. Well,
Oh, no, I was
Go
gonna be
for it.
like,
No,
can
no,
I use? Does my instinct count? But I don't got no beast
we
anymore.
ain't got
got
no
no-
instinct.
however, could
That's
you
okay,
roll 4 plus 3 dice, so 7 dice at difficulty 6 for damage?
7 difficulty 6. Yes, sir. 4 successes.
Okay.
Hope you saw
There
all
is a
four.
horrible there is a horrible sizzling sound as the bison's front half sort of gets very, very, very melty as you puke melty, burny acid all over it, and it screams in pain and charges off in an absolute terror of that pain, now completely blind to the direction it's going. It is really badly injured because it can't soak aggravated damage.
That's my boy. Woo!
Yeah,
and
boy.
and the guru is just like,
That's
and just
my
turns
boy.
around and
Listen,
just like
that's my
wanders
boy.
off like.
Wait, where are you going? No. Now she gonna be a smart ass. She's following him because he's always following
Okay.
her. Now she gonna follow him. Where you going? What? You don't want to say? Son?
Hey, and while they're busy doing that, since I
There's
technically have,
another son. You want to meet him too?
I got 2 actions. Another son. Hey,
Yeah.
son.
Are you gonna
We're our
puke again?
step-sibling? No, I'm gonna try and roar. I want some dragon fire. I want to burn. Can I? Do I have? I mean, I'm a
Does
dragon.
he have fire? Did you add fire to him, or was it just the acidic vomit? I think it was the acidic vomit. What did you do?
Just blarf.
What did you do? What did you do? What did you do?
Well, if you hit what you just threw the acid up on with your electric breath, you can set it on fire.
I'm sorry, electric breath.
You said you wanted
There you
something to
go.
create fire, but you didn't want to burn because you were a vampire. So
Right,
use
right,
the
right.
lightning on your acid on the being that you hit would set them on fire. So it's like you're making a mini
It's giving
combustible
off
gas
gas.
bomb. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But I don't want to do it while I'm literally right on it, because I do forget I am still a kindred, even in my horrid form.
Hey, you can
You,
lightning arc up to 30 feet if you hit that roar
you
right.
can basically just jump, use your second action to let go, use your wings as brakes, and then as a second round, you can make an attack before it
So
gets
that's what
out
I'm
of
gonna.
range.
That's what I'll do for now. Is essentially I'm gonna just throw my wings up, and I just kind of I go. He's going so
Parachute.
fast that pretty much. I'm letting the wind just carry me away,
Okay.
so that I have some space between us.
And then make the attack, which will be Dex plus survival again.
Hey,
Yeah.
James, do you regret giving me that derangement yet?
No, not even slightly. I mean, yes, but also no. But yes, but no. But yes, but no. Like, I love this shit, but at the same time, as a storyteller, sometimes it's like, God damn!
You said I was the mother of monsters.
And you are living up to it.
Yeah, and you gave a monster a monstrous form.
So, Dex survival difficulty 6.
Funny thing is, you owe me an unconditional IOU for this.
5 successes. Me, I know.
5 successes. Can you please roll 8 dice in damage, please?
I rolled 5 again.
Okay. There is a loud kind of crackle, and this sort of oddly, you can't quite see it, you can just feel it more than anything. This sort of spider-like set of branches sort of arcs out, searching almost, making a connection, and then the bolt sort of just out of you as that conductivity path is established.
Oh, that's so neat.
And then suddenly there's a as the front half of the bison catches fire in an explosive moment, and the gas it's giving off just sort of blue greenish flames that you can't see other than your heat vision, but you can see the flames sort of wobbling, which weirdly you don't feel scared by right now, which is a bit strange.
I was about to ask, since I don't have a beast, actually, am I even scared of fire anymore? Yeah, that's
only in the normal sort of sense of
right.
I don't want to be on fire.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, and the bison sort of tumbles and like thrashes around. What would you like to do?
I mean, I'm gonna watch it. Are we like? I'm just curious. Like,
you still require living
hunt,
BT.
but
you still if you want to eat, you still require living.
Well, I mean, I'm just hunting. I kind of just want to kill this thing.
Yeah,
and drag
you can
it back
just
to my queen, like
just like a puppy. Yes,
like I'm bringing back like all those wiener dogs that have like 30-foot sticks that they're dragging along with them. Essentially.
Oh god. Go for it.
So that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's fine.
I'm just gonna keep attacking it.
Wait.
I'm gonna shoot more lightning.
Yeah. Okay.
I need cooked meat. Not really. I'll leave it for the guard. So that's what I mean. I'm essentially, if you would like to play it out, we can. But I'm gonna do.
Yeah.
Just keep doing it until it's dead.
Yeah.
Like
you maul and maul and maul at it until it is damn good and sorry. And then eventually you're going to have to try and drag the still smoldering corpse back through the bushes to Clarabelle, who you can smell quite easily from here. But yes, if you could
borrowing the Garu.
Yeah, you know exactly. So, he can easily follow you. What's
so
going to get
I'm
funny?
Wrap my tail around the cow thing, and with my 8 strength, I'm just gonna easily drag it behind me.
Well, you say easily. I would like you to make a strength plus athletics roll, please, at difficulty 8. Just to see
Aye,
how
aye,
easy this
sir.
is.
Because things in the Umber are not always as they seem.
Or frankly, also fucking heavy. Is the other thing.
Oh yeah, also, yeah. Let's go. Come on, give it to me. Ooh, thank goodness. 2 successes.
Okay. You slowly begin dragging the body back, leaving a huge swathe of grass and brush pressed beneath the supine body that is gently sizzling and soaking in a fire and
Bro
melting.
fucked it up. I'm proud of you, Casimir.
Well, actually, one more
Oh.
thing then could I
Oh,
do,
go for
actually?
it.
Could I just bat my wings until that fire's out? Because I don't want to drag it
Yeah.
through what I think is a forest.
Finally, something smart. Good job.
Shut up. Fuck you.
Because I was literally about to go and roll. But anyway.
Forest fire?
Yes.
No, yeah. So I'm going to do that real quick. My big ass wings just.
Yeah. Clarabelle, as you chase the white-bird guru,
Hey, where you going? Where you going? Come back here.
It stops and turns and looks at you.
You don't want to see what happens when it hunted with its breath? I thought a hunter would want to know.
Clifford the big red dog.
And with the straight face ever, she goes, right, you're the low-end hunter. Got it. And she turns and starts walking back towards Casimir.
Roasted. Holy shit.
So for context, her and this guy have low-key been just like shitting on each other. More or less, he's shitting on her mate, she's shitting on him, which is kind of funny.
I mean,
Dang,
it's not so much shitting on your mate so much as like mildly horrified by your mate. Given.
Yeah, no. It's just really funny.
Yeah,
Smokey the Bear totem gonna have worked.
Just
She
for
just
context, Zavi, yes, actually, just so you're aware, that's a real totem you can have. Smokey the Bear is an actual totem.
I didn't fucking. He doesn't need to talk to me because I made sure to put the fire out.
That is true. More importantly,
So she's gonna go check on what Casimir did.
Okay. You leave bothering the poor guru alone, who leaves ostensibly to go and tell people in his inner circle about this fucked up shit he's just seen.
There's something throwing up in the forest.
I just know Guns is about to show up at my house. Be like, what?
Yeah. So you get back and you actually find the large form of Casimir dragging what appears to be a bison calf back to you.
Oh, you got a baby!
In my head, I'm like, this is the baby?
Yeah. You might want to drag that out of the forest before Mama comes. That way.
I mean, I don't. So I'm just running. I just drag. I'm just gonna keep going. I'm like Clifford the big red dog, you know, just.
And you better use every part of that.
I can't talk. I roar. I can't talk. No, I can't.
Something I will add in here because for above game it is hilarious. When you rolled your first negative mutation, you were 1 away from the mutation. Silly voice. I am not joking. I am not joking either. It was literally 1 away from silly voice. So you nearly had Derpy Dragon voice.
Oh
my god, I'd be like Puff the Magical Dragon, dude.
Yeah. Anyway, you drag. Was that ice cream? Was that ice cream? For those who don't know, I'm not allowed ice cream. Yeah.
No lactose intolerance.
I'm not allowed toes made of lac. Anyway.
Where the fuck she get ice cream in the Umbra?
Yeah, exactly. Like Claramel's just stood there like la 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 la. Pure Malkavian energy. Just stood in the Umbra eating ice cream.
Yeah.
It was on the web.
Oh.
I saved it for a rainy day.
They're over in the snow biome. Don't worry about it. Don't ask me what snow biome is. I don't know. I kind of blinked. It was there. Just ice cream. What's up?
Biome.
Yeah. Getting sophisticated word, did you?
It was in the deep Umbra. I got it from
Yeah.
Iceman. He gave me some ice cream.
I mean that is more likely.
It's the most Malkavian shit ever.
But like, yeah, I don't need the body of this thing. I mean, I don't really need it, but I don't want to waste it. Is there like, could I potentially give it as an offering to whoever? One of the
Why don't you take
Garu
the
or like
bones and make armor out of it, flesh crafted into your skin.
well, that's what I'm. So that was kind of my thought, is melting it down. But I just wanted to ask the idea.
So you could drain before it died. You could have drank a little bit of the Vitae, for example, but you weren't particularly hungry at the time. And yeah, you can extract the bones, the horn, for example. Add those to your monstrous form. Sorry, you're so distracting with that ice cream. It's not your fault. It's entirely mine.
No, I've
fine.
been waiting.
It's dairy free frozen yogurt.
I've been waiting to get some bones anyways, because I have this 4 in melee with the specialty for improvised bone weapons that I just
There you
haven't
go.
been using.
So the bones that this animal has are, especially its leg bones, are really chunky, right? Especially the ends of the bones, right? Where the joints are. So the knee, for example, etc. So the femur and those kind of things, you could in theory build yourself a club-like tail if you wanted. Yeah.
Funny thing
Those
is,
kind of
your
things,
tail is already pure bone as is.
Yeah,
You could
it's a
just mend
bone.
it on. Yeah, like what are they called?
Oh
Not a
shit! Could
stego.
I literally just like on the fly do bone craft on my tail?
Like a
I
stego
think so.
tail, the
Is
spiked.
Yeah.
With the club, it's literally just like a double-headed hammer, essentially.
Mhm.
But like,
I've suddenly forgotten the name for the. That's it, Thagomizer. Oh my
the
god,
Ankylosaurus, I believe, is.
Thagomizer.
I don't know what that is.
That's the
I'm thinking
smashy
of that.
bit. That's the smashy bit. Anyway, yes, you can, in theory, use bone crafting. Use bone crafting, my son.
I don't have anything I need to do. I was thinking,
Before you do it, it's just clear. If you will it really, really hard, it happens. You're in the Umbra. You just really, really have to believe it happens.
well, my tail's already what I want it to be. I just don't want to waste this body, so I'm gonna take the time while Clarabelle's doing whatever. Poor Anton's wherever he is. I'm just gonna strip all the meat off these bones and leave them like the entrance
You're
of the
going
forest.
to.
So that...
You're basically gonna like salvage what you need for your form, etc.
Well, like to take them back with me. I don't know, like.
Yeah.
I don't need
A giant
food.
bison head.
Hey,
can I eat them?
Why don't you rearrange the head and put it on yours like a skull armor piece? You can use its bones, reshape them into armor.
To be fair, that's pretty cool.
Oh wait, I'm stupid, duh, because the rest of my body is tough, but not bone. So how about that? I want to do that just enough to essentially like elbow to hands, like spiked, like gauntlets, essentially. So I'm making like some
bony plates.
But like melding them to me, because technically they should disappear or fall off when I become human again, but magic, supernatural.
You're in the Umbra. If you will it to stay, it will always stay on your form.
And I am. I'm just I'm using my
Claire's
make with that roll.
Yeah, I
She's coaching you.
appreciate it.
Make
I
with a
love it.
roll. Make with a roll.
You don't
All right.
use your bonecraft, you use your willpower if you're willing it.
Correct. So you can
What-
either use actually your vicissitude, or you can use your willpower. If you're using willpower, that is literally forcing reality to work the way you wish it to.
Could I potentially like make it an easier roll by using bone crafting to make them and then like willing them to stay on me?
No, actually
Like-
sculpting it, then applying it. Yeah, I could kind of see that.
As opposed to quite literally trying to just
Yeah.
imagine my
So-
arms turning into them.
Yeah. So the sculpting aspect is just aesthetic, right? You'll need
Correct.
to do the willpower thing to just attach it. So willpower,
Cool, okay.
however, difficulty 9, please.
Ah! And I
It is 2.
7, 6. 1 success. Let's go.
Right. How many successes?
Uno successo.
Uno. Right. It's still enough that it adheres. Right. Sorry. You work it onto your body with your will, focusing it down. And eventually it sort of adheres. It doesn't feel very solid to you. It feels uncertain, like there's this not disbelief, but like the reality itself isn't quite keen on it. But it sticks for now.
Like if I gave it too much attention, it would kind of crumble. Like I just
Potentially.
stuff it in the back of my mind. It works because it works, and if I think on it any harder, it'll
Potentially, yeah. It might stop working.
okay.
It feels very fragile yet physically strong, if that makes
No, it makes sense. Like it's the reality of it is weak,
Yeah.
but like the way it, yeah, I get you. Very wibbly wobbly, timey wimey. I gotta say.
Yes.
So that is me. That is Casimir's very
Clarabelle,
first fucking hot and messy.
from a different direction comes Anton.
He has the
Yes.
mom.
He has brought a relatively small deer
Of course.
Good,
and is
Good
carrying it in his mouth.
good job,
And he-
Anton.
He wanders up and he goes,
Okay. Can you tell me how you did it? You said you still wanted to speak. Why are you not speaking? Stop using your eyes.
he drops the deer out of his mouth and says, "Sorry, I was kind of
Aye.
enjoying the feeling of a deer in my mouth, but yeah, I flew. I flew.
She just reaches up and pokes him in the one eye that keeps looking down. I said eyes above my shoulders.
There are those clavicles, sir.
And she just like claw out and just aims at his eye. Just
I'll skewer it.
So yes, I hunted. I flew ish, kind of well, and I dropped on it.
that's it.
Most well, yes. To be fair, I picked something small, unlike what appears to be Casimir's choices.
Just a little clawed middle finger.
You don't even have middle finger. You only have 4 things. Which what are you flipping him off with?
I just double. I mean, technically. So do I have a thumb, or is
You
it just
don't have a
for?
dew claw.
So it's like this. Well, then technically, it's still. I'll still.
No, you only have 4.
Anton. Yeah, but Anton will understand. He understands
Okay.
which of the 4. He'll know. He gets the message.
Yes, Anton does go into a bit more of a description, but basically, yes, he did in fact fly above, get very high, plummet down, and land on it.
Okay, you guys need to use every part of the animal you killed. Every part.
And I just hold up my gauntlets and I'm like shaking my gold, my
Points to
nicely
the
covered head.
Points to the meat and the intestines and the heart and the fur and the everything else that you left behind on.
It's gonna feed the forest, but you don't understand that because you don't speak dragon.
So Anton,
Is that stupid? Like I'm being so
hold
for
on,
real
No,
right
no.
now.
Hold on.
Like-
Hold on. I got something for you since you want to be a butt. Claire's been
You
trying to
don't
be
even know I
so
said that.
fucking nice. It's the
That's me, not Casimir.
that's the
Because you don't know what I'm saying. I'm just like, as a Casimir, I'm just like, rawr, 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 rawr.
So Cass is clearly attempting to communicate,
I'm like
failing
gesturing
massively,
and then pointing at the forest,
and he's
like,
clearly not getting it. Casimir, can you make an intelligence plus survival roll for me, please?
no.
Difficulty 6.
You know what?
Difficulty
Can I do a
12,
cheat
'cause-
sheet since we're in the Umbra and the sword was used to make them?
Yeah.
And speak Sumerian to them since the sword.
Oh, yeah, that would be yeah, that would very much cut through the bullshit.
Great.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna turn around and scream at him in Sumerian. You have to use every piece of it. No, you can't leave it to Unforest. You have to use it.
I understand what
it.
Claire's saying, but I can't talk.
You
can't understand
can
me.
hear, and I can hear you now. I use Sumerian to
Okay.
do it. It has a different effect in the Umbra.
Fucking Dragmarian.
Dragmarian, pretty much. Yeah, no. Now you can hear me and I can hear you.
Okay, so well then fuck it. How do I use all of it? My plan was to leave it for the forest.
You use
You said there's predators about. Okay, you know what?
Hey, Casimir, why
what am
don't
I
you
u-
take the extra meat and fat off of it and fix up the underbelly of your dragon? Like, and she takes a claw and just cuts right through the paper thin skin where his intestines are. Just
I'm so sorry. It was intelligence and survival and difficulty was 6.
Yeah.
just
2 successes.
So you do cotton on that what Clarabelle is trying to teach you is makes sense. It's just in a wildly different context than you are used to. You're used to the medical theater and bodies laid out in a sort of harvest the organs kind of vibe, and all that comes to you that this is just that, but where it's grassy and dirt and the wild. It's a different theater, but it's the same thing. For Zamitzi, to be clear here, by the way, audience, we're not saying all doctors drag people out into the middle of the forest, cut them up, and take their organs.
Anyways, I put my reaction to Clarabelle in the above game. That's me, like,
He suddenly has that sort of moment of epiphany.
okay,
yeah.
fine. I'm gonna roll dice.
Go for it.
Willpower. I'm gonna do the same thing. Just I'm gonna add mass.
Diff
You said
9.
I'm yeah.
Diff 9.
I'm gonna add all that mass to my belly. That sounds about right. 1 success again.
Okay, so again, it's a bit.
Can I use my iron form and help him? And
Yeah.
That works.
or use my own will to force it to work?
100% actually, especially given your how am I going to put this bluntly, the absolute shafting of his thread you gave him earlier. Yes,
What's the difficulty
absolutely.
for willing it?
For you, did you give the difficulty is much lower because you've had quite a bit of experience with this. Your difficulty is 6.
5 successes.
Okay.
I'm just
Casimir.
going to push this big fucker over and just grab the fucking meats and start slathering it and willing it to be like an extra layer. between his actual innards and his outer skin to toughen it up a little bit. It's a
And
big.
Casimir, you can feel this working. It's weird. Now, Clarabelle, could you describe
It slathered me up.
what mental images Clarabelle uses to process this kind of process, if that
So
makes sense?
the way she's thinking about it is kind of like when you're hunting and it's really cold, so you try to use the fat from animals like between your coat and your skin to try and keep yourself warm, especially if you're out and you're, freezing to death or something. But it's between his skin and then what is actually his muscles. So she's more turning Casimir into like a fatty dragon than more of all muscle. So he has some type of cushion down there, especially more
Cushion for the
focused.
push.
Yep, more focused around his upper stomach, his lower chest, and then his chest where the heart is itself. So any extra bones, all the fat, all of that, she is literally just stuffing and making extra ribs, making fucking fatty tissue, all that other stuff. So this time when she tries to put her claws through it, she has to go through all that fat before she ever gets to it. So it's like skin, ribs, fat, his actual ribs, actual muscle, heart.
So, as you go through that experience, Casimir, it's the perspective Clarabelle has on how she's rationalizing that action that really levers it home into place. It's not so much about the raw power that helps, but it's having that rationale of understanding how to apply what you are used to versus the animalistic version of that, or this version of that.
She's gonna take the furs from both animals, though.
Fair play.
Do it.
Meanwhile, Anton literally sort of stood watching, then takes the sort of muscular bits of the deer and is like, no, he's not washing. He's like applying it to this area, his flying muscles. I realized after I started doing that looked like I was having a shower.
It's like, hey, you said I'm supposed to use all of it. I'm taking a shower over here.
No, he is reinforcing his pinions. That's the word, pinions.
Very nice. His shoulder muscles and stuff, since that's where the wings are attached to. Yes.
So, yeah, exactly. So that you can reinforce those flying muscles.
His traps and shit. Very nice.
Traps and lats and other muscle names that exist.
Yes. Scapula, clavicle.
So,
We're doctors.
Doctors, yeah. Anton, yeah. Yes, he uses most of the deer. He takes the horns. They're not huge. They're like reasonable-ish antler kind of that vibe. And he does keep them, but like in his hand for later, for use for something. He does not attach them to his body. But yes, you eventually do use the vast majority of the animal itself, barring the stains on the ground, etc.
I'm just gonna will the bison fur into two different like little jackets made of fur, and then the deer one into a jacket made of fur for kids.
To be fair, you barely even need to use will because you actually have really good survival skills.
I
do. Make a dexterity plus survival check, please, at difficulty 4.
The fuck's the
Easy money.
You said dex?
Yes.
Plus survival.
Hold on. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And you said 4. 9 successes.
So, in very short order, with your quite frankly ludicrous level of survival skills, you're just like, The claws are the perfect cutting tool, funnily enough, for hide. Not unsurprisingly. You're able to scrape them, clean them, perforate, and sew using the appropriate bits and pieces of the animal that remain. And very quickly, you have 3 furry garments of your own design that are perfectly functional, if a bit fresh.
Okay.
But Casimir, you watch Clarabelle in short order make clothes from scratch
with her mind powers.
No, mostly with her hand powers, to be fair.
In the shadow realm. Hand powers, fair enough.
Actually, Claire's been really good at this since, as a human, she
Right.
Yeah.
hunts every month with her family, so
Yeah.
No, I know
She's
your
something
survival's
very
been crazy
adorable.
by forever.
Yeah. It's actually
Yeah.
quite humorous. It's like, Clarabelle walks in and goes, aha, I am finally home. Dominates. But yeah. So, you have successfully hunted. Some more than others.
So I'm gonna
On the plus side, you've definitely... Oh, go for it.
point them towards the tower and tell them that's where they have to fly to.
Which one? Important.
My tower. So they
Right,
go back.
cool. That's fine. Okay.
What tower? Everything looks like a blob.
Okay, see the... Oh, you have aspects! Oh,
I don't
wonder.
see.
She just heard... I wonder if you can turn it off, like I can turn off my aura sight. You should try turning it off.
How does that? Is it just like a? It's off. I just want it off, so it's off.
Yeah,
Just will it?
yeah.
I'm in the
turn it off.
Umbra. I want it to happen, so it shall.
No, it's literally like my aura sight. You just don't want to see aura anymore.
It's
And
like
this
it's
you
like
don't.
using a discipline. Yeah.
Right.
Just turn
No,
it
yeah.
off.
I'm just trying to. All right, it's off. I wonder. Yeah, cool. Okay.
What happened?
Hey, since I can see what the Umbra is supposed. Well, because like you said, I came in and everything's just like I can actually see the Umbra now. Do I need to make any rolls? Do I need to make
You just have a really lot of eyes to see 360, so you see everything in one go.
Actually, you read my mind. I was gonna ask, do I keep those eyes since technically they were attached with the dragon sight?
It's to your dragon form in general.
Gotcha. Okay.
So as your vision swims into focus, it is... How do I put this? It's like you just smushed the VR headset on your head, cranked the contrast to max, and all of the color saturation to max, and maybe took a Shroomer 5, and all sorts of other fun drugs that give everything a weird vibrancy and aura and shimmery effect. It is slightly... You okay? Also, I actually thought you'd fallen over. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Oh no! Right, okay. Yeah, it was... Oh, right, okay, I get it now. Yeah, I was just genuinely worried for your health and safety for a second.
I'm
so,
hungry.
Casimir, that's perfectly valid.
Yeah.
Casimir, I would love it if you could please make a courage roll at difficulty 8, please. And then a willpower roll at difficulty 10, please.
Botch.
She conjured it into existence! Clarabelle summoned the botch! Clarabelle summoned the botch!
You dirty bitch. So
that's what you get for saying Lilith Christ, motherfucker. Enjoy your botch in the Umbra.
So, a 1 on the courage roll and a botch on the willpower roll.
You don't freak out, right? You don't have a freak out. However, it very, very quickly, it's... If this was an episode of The Simpsons, the hippie music would play, and your vision, like... and you feel nauseous and overstimulated, and it's like all of the noise but all around you, and you like try and stop seeing, but there's so much of the seeing going on, and eventually you just start
Lilith
feeling really
Christ, that-
dizzy, and you just sort of roll on your side, your eyes spinning as you to the ground.
With the straightest face ever, she's just going to look at him and go, "Remember that time you made fun of me for not turning Auspex off on the first floor at Elysium?"
I can't even respond because I'm just fucking nauseous and fucking just.
I mean, when she says that,
Hold on.
as your vision, yeah,
Oh, I'm
go
making
for
it.
it.
I'm making it so much worse. I'm gonna make it so much worse. What is your highest feeling right now?
Well, I mean, James, I'm nauseous. I guess. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a sensory overload. So I'd
nausea
say
an
all
emotion?
of them.
What's your path reading?
7.
Overstimulation, I think, is an emotion. I think that's a valid emotion. I think we've all felt overstimulation.
Yeah, it's well, I'm sensory overload, so but emotion though. I mean, overwhelmed, stress,
Yeah.
anxiety, maybe one of those 3.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily know if overwhelmed is a feeling or just a state of being, but stress
Yeah,
or
well.
anxiety.
Yeah.
You can enjoy those for the rest of the night. Like at max heightened ability. And
So,
she's just gonna look Casimir eye to
yeah.
eye and goes, "You make fun of me again, and I'm hitting your ass with insanity. Enjoy." It has been
So-
2 seasons, but she remembers you making fun of her. And she said, "I'm gonna get you back when you least expect it."
Oh, those bills come paid. Those bills come paid.
Malkavian never forgets.
Except when they do, and they meant to.
Exactly.
Yeah. So, Casimir, it is an incredibly overwhelming experience.
Well, fuck! Can I even fly? I'm so busy being stressed out now.
No,
I'm
you're
dragging
like,
myself.
Yeah, you're very much in the. Anton is like helping you along, and you have to stop frequently, like walking, because there are moments where it suddenly feels like you're 1,000 stories up, and you look down, and the pavement is like so far away, and it's like this far away, but it looks so far away, but it's only this far away, and it's like whoa, kind of perspective, etc. It is an unpleasant and slow walk back to the garden.
But I can't walk because Clarabelle said we had to fly there.
You can crawl up the building. It's really
Okay.
Yeah,
like with your talons and your claws, you can climb up it.
Yeah.
Flying would just have meant that you wouldn't have to go through the city and stuff like that.
yeah, and
It's
it
like-
is.
Yeah. Does anything horrific happen on our journey?
Oh god.
No, mostly for one particular reason, which is well, actually, there's 2 very particular reasons, right? One, Clarabelle's around. 2, you smell like horrifyingly dangerous acid vomit, right? So most things are like, oh god, something threw up over there. Like most creatures around this environment are not carrion eaters, particularly, and you also don't smell like dead animal. You smell like vomit, and like dangerous killy vomit. So the journey back is relatively uneventful. It is trippy as shit. As you go through the city streets at ground level, there are huge strands of web, enormous. And at some point, actually, you're not even aware. Clarabelle, you successfully managed to extricate yourself from the situation for a period of time.
Yeah.
And Anton is a bit busy helping his friend.
Oh, she's just gonna go find the Lord and drop off the 3 little cloaks for the kids.
Central Park.
Yep. Just
Same
drop
drop
them off.
point as last time.
Yep. Just uses her claw to put the little symbol in it so they know who it's from and who it's for, and then she leaves.
When you open the space to pop those things through, on the spot where you left them the last time, there is a single thing. It is a long loop of leather cord with a single bottle cap on it. It's had a hole punched through.
She's not sure if she should take things, so she's just gonna lay the furs down and
Carefully.
then close it.
Do you go back to your experiments / victims / friends?
Yeah, I'll just go fly over to him.
To be fair,
children, question mark?
Yeah, exactly. Anton has
Children.
not managed to get particularly far. Yeah, he's not managed to get particularly far with Casimir because Casimir is bigger than he is, and also it's quite an experience. They're having to move quite slowly to get around these big tree trunk-sized strands of web between buildings. The strange circuit pathway-looking glow of some spaces.
She's gonna walk up behind him and grab them, and then just imagine teleporting up to the top of the tower with the three of them.
Okay. Willpower, please. But given you are entering your garden, it will only be difficulty 5.
Yay! Let's hope we don't end up in one of the other gardens. Only because that would be really freaking funny. And bad. You said 5. I got it.
Yes.
Look, I got this. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. 7 successes.
Yeah. So as you grab hold of them, there is a horrifying, wrenching sensation as reality sort of bends and space folds, and you are pushed through the umbra to where you are desiring to be. Casimir, if you weren't already basically spaced out to fuck, this would have probably been the straw that broke the camel's back. But you can't physically get more spaced out than you already are, Captain Botch Pants. So you don't even notice this happening. It's just like, ugh. Anton looks really weirded out by the experience. But you do eventually manage to reach the garden again.
Okay, that's it for today's magic field trip to the Umbra. I hope you enjoyed it with your... And he's passed out.
Yeah. Anton looks down at him, looks at you, and goes, frankly, I think that went rather well, considering.
I mean, you're right. You're right. Other than a Garu spotted us, and I'm probably going to be summoned to Central Park before I have to leave for Europe in the morning.
Fun.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it's the pack leader too, so that's just even worse.
We'll keep practicing, but in quiet, out of the way places.
Yeah. You can go to my garden every now and then, and they will help you get here so you can practice. So
okay.
I wouldn't practice this in the real world. We don't need people with
No.
dragon myths again.
Yes, no, I quite agree. Yes, but the only thought I potentially had was asking the lovely Mrs. Stray if we could borrow her castle.
You know what?
Because
you
dragons, castles,
Is there a princess anywhere nearby?
Absolutely. But if you hurt my little princess, I will take your wings off and stick them up your ass and fill the gap between your teeth.
Is that all?
Yeah. No.
I'm so glad Casimir is literally lying there like.
Just her. So are you guys good? I know Casimir's not.
No.
I just wanted him to feel exactly how I felt when he made fun of me for accidentally not turning Auspex off on the first floor in Elysium.
As Anton looks down at him and goes, "No, I think he got that message."
Oh yeah, I just want him to never forget it again.
Yep, pretty sure he's on that wavelength.
Oh I'm just making sure.
Yes.
I
I
never
can't hear you. Too busy
forget.
having shitting my pants.
And she kind of just like looks at Anton because she still owes Anton one for over flirting and crossing boundaries. Going, I never forget.
How delightful. Hopefully my loyal service is somewhat accounting for things.
No, she won't leave him like that all night. She'll burn willpower to drop it off of him. She just wants him to
Oh,
suffer for a little bit.
Leave it. It's too late.
No, she'll
It's
burn
too
it
late.
off. She'll burn it off of him, so he spent technically what would be a few hours like that instead of a few minutes, because real world time versus Umbra time. No, but she goes, I guess you could ask Miss Stray. I don't know if she'd be willing to right now, but you could. And I hope I did good. I've been practicing for like better part of a year.
Well, what I would say is, I suspect that without some of your guidance, that would have been a horrifying experience, as opposed to a merely terrifying experience. At least myself. Casimir, what about you?
Am I still a dragon, or have we returned to?
You can swap. It's just like dropping horde form. That's literally all it is.
You can just drop the mortal. Yeah.
Then I'm just fucking starfished, fucking sprawled out on the floor. Just a thumbs up. I don't want to risk saying anything.
Just her. You can talk. We're cool. No, seriously. Anything that I need to fix? Anything that's weird?
The constant droning in my head.
What constant droning?
Don't I have the psychic whatever you do now?
The drum.
Who?
Oh yeah, no. So Casimir, that's not something you hear. That's something everyone else hears.
Oh, okay.
Psychic projection, in your case, is basically you are a walking white noise machine of your own thoughts to everyone else.
So Malkavians or people with high aspects that can hear telepathy and stuff like that.
So that's what I was saying before. I don't even need to say anything because I mean I don't know that Clarabelle can hear me, but
yeah,
if you responded once or twice to things,
she's so used to voices in her head.
She ignores it.
Normal. Yeah, just
and
Malkavian.
Probably just ignores it because I don't know. Was there anything wrong with it? No. I need to learn how to fly. I fucking dropped like a hot rock.
Okay. You have to curve your wings. Like you have to put a slight arch in it. That's how you grab the wind to pull yourself up.
Lean to the left a little bit. I see.
No. Okay, you can't ruler straight. You have to do. You can't freaking straight it. You gotta slightly gay it. That's how you get in the air.
French fry pizza. Got it.
Got you. Yes. It's also better to do it from higher up places, or if you have good enough strength in your leg, you can jump from the ground to catch a little bit of air. But when you do that, make sure your wings are kind of tucked behind your back, so when you're at the height of your jump, then you open and then swap. That way you don't hit your wings on the ground. That hurts. I did that the first time I tried to fly. That shit hurts. Because you would think your wing bones are pretty thick. They break easily as fuck.
They're not. They're very light and hollow.
And the more weight you put on them, the harder it is to fly. They suck. But yeah.
So just above game, I need to clarify something. What the hell is French fried pizza?
No, it's when, at least in the States, when you learn how to ski, what they teach kids is when you want to go fast, you French fry, and then when you want to slow down, you bring your pizza. So you slow yourself down. So Clarabelle is explaining to Casimir how to snow
how to fly
and
using
ski and
terms. Yeah, or skiing terms, yeah.
So Casimir is just being stupid and being like, oh yeah, French fry pizza.
French fry to go fat. French fry to go fast. Pizza to slow.
Okay.
It
'Cause
doesn't actually apply to flying literally at all. It makes
No,
actually no
I
sense.
yeah, no, I get you. It was just I didn't get the reference, cultural differences.
yeah.
I was just like,
I've seen him this entire time over there, like super zoomed into his fucking PC, trying to Google what the fuck is French fried pizza.
No, it's French fry
Mm-hmm.
pizza, not
Yeah,
Yeah,
two
I
different.
was
fried
Yeah.
pizza.
Yeah, not French fried pizza. French
French
fry,
fry,
like French fries
comma.
and pizza. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how
because
they
I'm
teach
gonna
kids.
be
I mean, at least that's how I learned.
because I'm gonna be honest. Like there was an image result search that seemed perfectly valid. I was just struggling to figure out how it related to this particular situation, which I have now put in photos for the amusement of the Discord.
I need to
That's
see.
And I
French
He's
fried
so
pizza.
confused. He's so confused right
That
now.
pizza was in fact French fried.
yeah, I would genuinely like how is this a thing? How are the Americans understanding each other? What is this?
He's like, clearly, I'm too Scottish for this.
I mean,
Or
obviously
old,
you
I
are.
don't know.
I didn't realize how American. I mean, obviously French fried pizza. I should have.
Yeah.
Anyways,
We're speaking in
so
code
yeah.
the storyteller can't understand.
exactly.
Damn Americans.
Oh crikey!
So, apart from the jollity that we're experiencing, yes, you eventually manage to settle yourself down, Casimir. You no longer feel like you're tripping balls.
So, do you guys
I do
wanna
have a
leave
question
the
though.
Umbra or?
Oh, are we still in the Umbra?
Yeah, I didn't take y'all out the Umbra.
Yeah.
I want to make one last willpower roll, and I'd really like to will some fucking vocal cords on Casimir on the dragon so that he can actually talk.
Difficulty
It's
10.
it would
That's
be willing
fine.
yourself to actually be able to speak common or English.
Well, yeah, but I would
You
need
have
I would
vocal
need the
cords.
structure.
Yeah, you
But like
have
a
vocal
dragon
cords,
chord.
you may not.
You do, like in
Okay, I
dragon
guess
form, your
I'm
dragon.
overthinking it a little bit
No.
too hard.
Claire did it based on raw creation, so when you want to become a dragon, you're just a dragon. You speak like a dragon, hunt like a dragon, move like a dragon. You want to change that you can't speak English anymore. You want to be able to communicate as a dragon and a human. Her
I
sword,
need a tongue to properly make a.
her sword and the magic that she uses works like the Umbra. That's the easiest way for her to understand it. Therefore, that's how it worked. So when she was like, "Oh, you want to be a dragon? You're a dragon. You're gonna talk like one too. So you only roar." So Casimir just has to go, "I want to still be able to fucking speak." I.e., Casimir wants
those
to go,
words.
"Hey, I want to be able to still speak human, because speaking dragon's not getting."
Rar 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 rar. Hey, I love these high diff willpower rolls that I keep rolling one. Anyways,
I mean,
rolled a one.
it's a sharp contrast when you roll very tiny amounts of dice and botch all the time.
And
So
still botch.
yeah.
Rada.
So yes, eventually you manage to kind of get a human voice going. It is much more. Think of it like I'm sorry, I'm gonna apologize in advance. This is not literally how it sounds, but think of it kind of like Scooby Doo ish. Like you can't quite make all the right
still have
sounds.
the rars and roars.
And you don't
So
have the same
growling
jaw.
growling and like tongue rolling on certain things.
Yeah. It doesn't quite sound right, and it's quite hard to make out sometimes. It's not like rut-row raggy, where it's just the letter R magically replaces letters for comedy value. It is quite hard to understand you, but it is possible to understand you as you sort of work your new mouth parts into old shapes. But it's that when you try and do things like T's and P's and L and N, it's because the mouth is not designed to make those noises. It's more like "rrr" and "yeah,"
Just her.
etc.
Sorry.
Oh, when I I just have a question about so when I go back to my human form, what happens to like all the like excess dragon? Because there is a bit of a size difference between Casimir and an ambulance-sized dragon.
Oh,
Does
the
it
way she has it is
disappear?
it
Is there
just
just a huge
it just you just like melt down. It's like a Digimon, de-evolving. You just turn smaller again. That's it.
Yeah.
and like
Effectively,
the
yeah,
excess is just disappears? That's more so
it's
I'm
the,
just I don't want
yeah,
to
it's the
turn and
same
then
as
like
it's
coat
the same
everyone in
as
blood.
It's
it's the
exactly
same
the
as
same
horrid
as horde
form.
form.
Yeah,
That's
But
all
I
she
just only
did
ask because
was
horde form's
rewrite it.
small. I don't know. Anyways, cool.
Because
yeah,
remember, in
it's
your
the same.
horde form, you could grow a few feet. This is just, it's literally the same. Just with creation magic, she just bullshit it and it works because I said it worked. And then I rolled such a high amount of successes that he called me a bitch, and thus it works.
Yeah. That there was very much the emphatic use of the ch in that phrase as well.
He specifically
I was just
joined
curious
chat
because
just to call me a bitch.
Yes,
I'd always had canon that like horde form when it like was off, like all the excess mass was just kind of like taken back in. Like, yeah,
right, yeah, kind of, yeah. I mean,
because it's really
you
never explained.
reabsorb,
Like,
yeah. So
supernatural.
above game, one of the reasons for that is so that each story can tell it slightly different, and that's half the fun of playing games like Vampire,
Right.
etc. So, Clarabelle, are you leading them back through from the Umbra to reality?
I will cut it open for them, yes, so that they
Okay.
can go through.
Casimir doesn't have to shimmy this time because he's
Yeah.
people sized.
People size.
Great. And then I'm gonna close it up behind them.
And leave yourself on the Umbra side.
Yep.
Okay. Casimir, you are thankfully back in normal reality, no longer getting migraines through the eyeballs from staring at somebody who's cranked the color to max. Anton is there, who is slowly transforming back to human form himself. The garden is there. The utter horrifying mess is busy being cleared up by the two pentacles who are carefully like moving plants in, that kind of idea, to deal with the mucky area and pits and replacing some soil, etc. Clarabelle, while you're still in the Umbra, where do you head to?
She doesn't have a place. She was just gonna sit there for a bit before she has to leave.
And just draw in the feeling of the place.
Yep.
Get vibed.
Yep.
Fair play.
Vibes.
You catch Das vibes. Much vibes is Das had. And I think we're going to call it there and have some after session bleed-in checks, etc. Again, another player safety tool I highly suggest any storytellers out there also adopt, as we found it quite useful. And then finally, thank you very much for being here with us on this final sort of epilogue episode of season 3. Clarabelle will be our storyteller as of next time, which I believe is next week, next Saturday, so that we can catch back up from all the scheduling shenanigans.
Is it ST Avery now, or just storyteller Clarabelle? Or
just storyteller Avery. That's what I use when I do games. And there will be a 4-month skip between now and the season start of season 4. So there's a lot of stuff to do because there's a whole new prince in town while Claire is away.
What month are we going to be in at the start of the first session?
April, May, June, July, August 2025.
Ooh, yeah. Cool.
We're catching up.
Cool. When is the next sessions for everybody that's here?
The 7th. We start season 4
next week.
1
Cool.
On the 7th. Yes. That way we're not stepping on people's Valentine's Day plans who might have them.
You're welcome, everybody. because that was ultimately my choice.
That really was. But yeah, so time to start hitting the downtime roleplay and seeing what people did in the 4 months that is being skipped and how everything works. Now that you have an ex-Yakuza prince in charge who absolutely hates the other prince in the city. And now they have to work
And
together.
new sheriff, two new
Uh,
sheriffs.
2 new sheriffs. Yes, there is 2 new sheriffs.
The hunters are completely and totally in full force.
There will also be starting a second Iron New York starting during season 4 that only lasts during season 4 because there is a plague that has started on Kindred kind, and you get to go through 4 whole new players who are going through exploring that and trying to figure out what the hell is going on.
What the helly?
So there will be 2 different stories running for Iron New York all season 4.
And on top of that, due to Clarabelle's inspiring commitment to cosplay, I have, unfortunately for all of you with eyeballs, purchased appropriate clothing to cosplay Miko on every single episode. So I apologize in advance for the sheer quantity of bleach you're going to have to use for your eyeballs.
And a pink suit.
This is gonna be great.
I'm excited.
And wig. There's a whole wig too.
Great. You have to make it poofy, just like.
Oh, way ahead of you. In fact, just so
no,
the chat can see it.
No, just hide it.
No,
hide it, gonna be great.
I'm just gonna send it to you. Just you.
Okay, I gotta see
it. And then,
great.
And you can react for the camera.
But yeah, so, you guys, I hope you have fun. I don't know which.
It's gonna be ridiculous. I'm gonna be honest with everyone that's still watching right now, because Clarabelle has kind of been like the pseudo storyteller a couple times over the last 2 months. It's been awesome. It's been a very different vibe. Not different, not worse, just different.
And very cool.
Different in a good way, and just it's been a very. It's going to be something. This
you
is going to be a very
can't get extra
season.
experience or points. You don't have to kiss ass.
It's been the worst fucking time of my life. Please save me.
Too late. You already signed up for another season.
I signed up for 11. That's in my contract.
Wait, there's 11 seasons starting with you, which means I get 13 seasons. I hope you're ready, Jake.
Wait, what the fuck?
13.
Well, if it's 11
seasons
for him,
why?
If it's 11 for him, and I was already in it for 2, that means I get 13.
Or you're gone after the 9th season.
I might not come back after this one because a certain somebody wanted to spread the rumor I'm a Methuselah while going to meet 6 Methuselahs.
I mean, or you're gonna come back even stronger because somebody is secretly blah 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 blah.
Yeah.
Hey, look, I'm trying to make jokes now.
I'm just kidding. I hope you guys.
I don't cry too much later.
You guys have a great time. If you're not in the Discord, I would join. We do a lot of downtime roleplay in there.
And talk and shoot the shit and have fun.
The YouTube, if you want to watch all past episodes, or if this is where you're seeing us from. Hope that you had a good time. I had a good time. I hope Casimir trip balls for the rest of his life. But
Casimir had a time.
Bye everybody. Bye. You absolute dorks. Bye.